try to say to you that.
Yeah, same with my imaginary friend.
Well, if you believe in your imaginary friend, then that's great. But you see, the thing is this: my so-called imaginary friend, I've seen miracles happen. Personally, I've seen things
What
happen.
miracles specifically?
I've seen people healed from illnesses. Myself, I've been healed. Yeah, I've seen it. Myself, I've
What
been in.
illness?
Pardon? Can
What illness?
cancers. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
like
So where can I go so that my mom can get cured? Where
just
should I
start,
go?
just start praying.
She's
Like,
Christian. She's been praying.
well, and unfortunately, too, the thing is that God doesn't heal everybody, and that's unfortunate. And I know it's you know what I know it's really hard for people to understand that, and even as a Christian,
So
sometimes.
God just decides not to save my mom. That's great. That's ironic.
No, okay, let's use my mom for example, right? My mom died from a illness called TTP. You have to look it up. It's a blood disease. My mom was one of the best Christians you'd ever see. But healing sometimes does not mean that you're going to physically be healed, as especially as a Christian, because as a Christian you're going to heaven. So healing from my mom was death because her spirit lives on and went to heaven.
You don't know that to be true.
I do know that to be
No, you
true.
don't. No, you don't.
But the thing is this: you can't tell somebody that their experience is wrong when you've never experienced it yourself.
Well, I'm not telling you that your experience is wrong. What I am telling you is that the conclusions that you form from your spiritual experience, they are just as unjustified as the conclusions that are formed from Prophet Muhammad's spiritual experience with the angel Gabriel, because you have no way to give a relevant distinction between the conclusions formed from their spiritual experience and the conclusions formed from your spiritual experience to say that your conclusions are justified and that their conclusions are false, because again, they contradict each other.
That's actually not true. There are things as demons and angels, and there is good and bad. And if you understand the spiritual world, you'd understand what they were seeing compared to what I was seeing. And again, that's something that you'd have to.
What do you mean?
Well, because if you really study where, like who Allah is the Antichrist, right?
Okay, that's your assumption.
No, that's actually not.
They would assume that Jesus is the devil or
No,
some
actually,
sort
they
of
they
demon.
no, actually no, they actually
No,
think
no,
that.
no, 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 no. I'm not talking people who are Muslim. I'm talking about other people with other religions. I meant to preface that.
Okay.
People, particularly like Muslims, right? They would claim that Jesus is a prophet, and
Yes.
they would specifically say that the different types of experiences that people have. That's what is what's it called? That's not true. Like those are like could be demonic or could have like other types of spiritual influences.
Yeah, and that again, that's true, but it's for the individual, and it's something that you would have to go down that rabbit
Wait,
hole for your.
so again, if it's just for the individual, then there's no evidence to substantiate the claim. So then you're telling me there's no evidence that you could give me that being gay is wrong.
Actually, no, that's not what I'm saying at all.
That is what you're saying, because you're saying it's personalized to me that I have to figure out that being gay is wrong myself.
No, 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 no. That's no. Well, even yeah, okay, I agree with that.
Okay,
Homosexual.
well then you'd have no argument then.
No, no, hang on a second. Let me finish what I'm trying to say. For you, it's just like what I said in the beginning, right? Me as a Christian, because I believe in the Word of God, and I believe in what Christ says. For me, homosexuality is wrong. As for you, I can't tell you as a person that homosexuality is wrong because that's up to you to decide for yourself. So it is for the individual because I have no right to tell you as a human being that you being gay is wrong or being gay is wrong. That's something. I mean, if you say to me, Curtis, is being homosexual wrong? I'll say yes. For me, it is wrong. And I believe on a whole, yes, it is wrong. But that's my view. And if I have the right to have my view, You also have the right to have your view.
Well, you have the legal right to have your view. I'm not saying you shouldn't legally have a right to have your view. But what I'm saying is that you don't have a good reason to believe what you do.
Of course, I have a good reason to believe what I do.
No, you don't, because your basis for the claim is on the fact that, that God exists. And that's an unjustified basis.
No, but again, it's individualized, because just because you don't believe that God's real and you haven't had those experiences, you cannot tell a person who has had those experiences for themselves that your experiences aren't real. And that's exactly what you're doing.
Curtis, that's not what I did. I specifically
that is actually that's what you did.
Curtis, I just nicely explained this to you, right? I am denying the conclusions formed from the spiritual experience, not the experience in it itself, okay? I'm just saying it's unexplained, right?
It's unexplained.
I'm just asking for an argument, and you're not able to provide the argument. I am asking you, what is the relevant difference between you having your faith with your personal experience, right, with Jesus, right, and then my faith and my personal experience with my imaginary friend, right? Because if you think that there is no legitimate relevant difference between these two, well, then it's going to be very clear that there's an absurd notion entailed by you believing, right, that this God exists, because there's no ability to make a difference between these two in terms of.
But again, for you, it's an imaginary friend. For me, it's a real entity, a real being.
I know, but you're not. That's not responding. You're just restating. You think it's real. Okay, well then.
No, but I don't.
Can you give me any reason to believe that there's a difference between the imaginary friend and your God?
Of course, billions of people on this earth believe in God. They serve God. Billions of people speak in another language that's a heavenly language.
Lots of kids have had imaginary friends.
Okay, but again, that's not the same. That's
that
not
different?
the same. Hang on a second. I'm just reading some of the comments too.
I don't think we've really provided a difference here.
I don't know. Again, it's easy for you to say that, but again, you have evidence of healings. You have evidence of
healings.
I gave you some.
You just told me that these things happened, right? But that doesn't. Can you give me a study that they can reproduce? Because if you can test this, you just have to pray and then this can happen. Well, then that's a process that you can follow in order to reproduce these results, right?
But but if we had the ability to go online with each other and look up stats and all this stuff, sure. But we don't have the ability to do that right now.
Right? What do you mean with the ability to go online right now?
But again, there's thousands upon thousands upon thousands of people who speak in a heavenly language. Thousands upon thousands of people who've said they've seen angels. They've seen Holy Spirit.
Yeah, there are lots of people, and these different claims contradict each other. So it seems like we just don't have an explanation for this.
But you're not going to have an explanation because you haven't had the experience of those other people, right? And that's why I said. And that's why.
Wait, I don't think that they have a sufficient explanation either, because they can't give a relevant difference between why they accept the conclusions from some but not from the others.
No, but
I just think that they don't have the ability to accurately differentiate.
No, but when people do, you shut it down with what you're saying. But
that's a good way that's a good way for me to respond, because that's just a basic critical thinking process. If your belief here can't get past a basic critical thinking process, well then I don't think that you should hold the belief.
But that is the critical thinking process, though. If you have all these people speaking in another language, and they all claim it's a heavenly language, and it's the same thing. When you have all these people claiming that they've seen angels and they've had spiritual experiences, and even if you look at what the Bible prophesies in Revelations and in the New Testament, it's all happening now.
What,
right?
Specifically?
What's going on now in the Middle East. That's been the Jews all going back to Jerusalem. The temple.
Are you trying to talk about so Jewish people going to Jerusalem? That's not a crazy claim. Also, there being the state of Israel, the countries that established the state of Israel specifically, these were 80 to 90% Christian nations. Okay, they had a specific knowledge of this particular prophecy and a want to bring this about. That was the whole point of the Zionist movement, right? So you understand that there has been a notion of a self-fulfilling prophecy that exists here.
Even if you go and look at the United Nations, the beast that they just put up in front of the with the different animal parts, it's all like,
What are you
again.
talking about?
Here, one second. Um, Give me a second here. That is displayed at the United Nations. You could put it down in Google. In the Google, you'll see it. Sculpture likened to the end times beast described.
So the UN has like a beast statue
Yeah,
or something?
yeah.
Okay, and
So, the Bible prophesied that.
what did
You
it
know,
where? What verse?
I don't know, man. I got to look it up.
Yeah, I know you don't know. That's just like, dude, like a lot of people claim this about scriptures. Like, dude,
No, but it's pretty hard when you have all those scriptures to off the top of your head when you're having a debate over TikTok.
yeah, no, I get it. But like, I mean, if you want to prove, like, if anyone, it seems like every Christian comes on this way. You know what I mean?
I'd have
It's
to
not
come
just
back.
specific to you. Sure, you can come back at a future date, but
Yeah.
I don't know how many people have claimed that and then just clearly never come back.
Oh
But
no, but I if I see you again, I will come back. But it's pretty hard to say what, where, when I'm not prepared for that.
that's fine. I respect it. I respect
You know
it.
what I mean? I am not prepared.
Hey, at least you admit it. I'm happy
Yeah.
you do, because a lot of people will just come on and don't say shit and then just like act like they do.
No, I am not prepared for that. I am not one of those guys that could just be like John 1 verse 1. No, I am not that dude. I am not that dude.
You are not that guy, pal. You are not that guy.
I am not that guy.
All right. Well, I appreciate you coming on, man.
Man, I appreciate you too. Have a good
Have a good day, bro.
You too. Thanks.
All right, let's go to the next person. Only send a guest request if you disagree. We are just looking for some debates. Everyone, only send a guest request if you think that being gay is wrong or immoral, y'all. The UN statue is not a new thing, by the way. Yeah, I bet. I've never heard of the UN statue, so I have no clue. All right, for some reason, it's not accepting this person. We're going to try the next. Everyone, please only send a guest request if you think that being gay is wrong or moral. We are just looking for some debates, y'all. The statue was removed last year, really? Okay, yo, what's up? How old are you?
Oh shit! Sorry, man.
The statue was removed last year, really? Okay, yo, what's up? How old are you? You got an echo, man. Only send a guest request if you disagree, y'all. We are just looking for some debates. I'm trying to get to the next individual real quick. Y'all, have y'all played Fortnite at all? Fortnite's kind of fun, I'm not gonna lie. Yo, what's up? How old are you? Hello? Okay. All right, we're gonna go to the next person. Please only send a guest request if you disagree. Again, we are just looking for some debates, everyone. Yes? I've been kind of having fun on it recently. I haven't played it much, granted. Yo, what's up? How old are you? Hello? All right. We're gonna go to the next individual. Only send a guest request if you disagree, y'all. Are you playing Fortnite right now? I'm just running around. That's all I'm doing. I'm doing it for stimming. I'm playing zero build on a controller. Yo, what's up? How old are you? Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, how old are you?
54.
For sure. Do you think that being gay is wrong or immoral?
I don't, me personally, yeah, I think being straight and being gay used to be so different and far apart, and normalising gayness is weird. Like, if you're straight, or say if you're straight and you go out with a load of gay blokes, do you feel comfortable?
If I go out with gay people, do I feel comfortable? Yeah.
Yeah. Do you feel comfortable? Like, I mean,
Why would I feel uncomfortable?
Feel like, they're not going to maybe get you at the end of the night when you're pissed or something like that, because
What do you mean get
I think
you?
they've got different minds to
So
us.
are you talking like you think that like a man is going to assault you?
Well, I think, yeah.
So
I think
you're not
that happens a lot.
you're not at a good risk of being assaulted by a gay man. I don't know what you're talking about with that. This would be way more likely to be true if you're relating to women interacting with you as a straight man. Okay,
Oh, that's true as well. I agree with you, Parker. That's 100% true, mate, yeah? But what I'm saying is, if a normal bloke, because gay people will they'll tell you to your face, they love to corrupt a straight person. Am I wrong or right?
Dude, what are you talking about, bro? I don't think it's
Well, so I
common.
listen to the
What do
gay
you mean by
people I've
corrupt?
talked to.
What do you mean to corrupt a straight person?
Well, what they do is, they like to get off with a straight bloke, yeah, and
Yeah,
just
so I
prove
think
that everybody's gay, and they're fucking not.
okay, so I think that you're not relating to a lot of gay people. If there is a gay person like this, right, then
There's
this
a
would
lot
be
of gay people
a
like that. I don't
harmful.
think you
This
know
would be
gay
like a
people.
harmful attitude of trying to like change people's sexuality, right? The same way that like it'd be a harmful attitude to like promote that people who are gay should be straight.
I don't. This is my argument. I don't see. I think we've all got fucking sexual fucking. All people must have the same kind of things going on. I mean, 'cause there's a lot of straight people give a gay people. Straights give sexuality now is so liberalised and accepted. You've got to admit it yourself. Things have changed in the last 20 years. It's just gone berserk.
What do you mean gone berserk? What's wrong with how
Well,
things
there's
are
nothing
currently
wrong.
functioning?
There's nothing. What I'm saying is everybody's fucking everybody.
No, not
No,
everybody's
you don't
fucking
agree with
everybody.
that.
No,
Why?
I'm not fucking everybody.
No, I'm not saying you. I said, but a lot of people are though.
Okay, a lot of people are having sex. Cool.
Yeah, that's
Nice.
fucking brilliant. Yeah, but no,
Brilliant.
they never used to fucking suck each other off in the toilets and start going with people.
People have been having sex like that throughout all the context of history. It
Cottaging.
wasn't
I
as-
know they have,
Dude,
but the thing is,
it
that's
just wasn't
more
as
open now.
documented. Hold on, it
Don't
just
you
wasn't.
think that's more open now?
People are more open about it. Sure, yeah. What's wrong
Yeah, I
with that?
think they should have kept it in the fucking closet. I do. That's just the way I think.
Why should people
Because
say
it
that? Why
affects
should
my
gay people stay in the
fucking.
closet?
Because it makes me uncomfortable.
Underdog, I appreciate the subscription. Thank you so much. What's up?
It makes me uncomfortable, mate.
What
Parker,
makes
you
you
know
uncomfortable?
that does, yeah, because I'm not used to it. I'm 50 fucking 5, and the older generation,
But what's
yeah.
the issue?
The issue is, right, the older
there's
generation,
something called. Hold on. You know, there's something called exposure therapy.
exposure therapy. Yeah, I agree. Listen, mate, maybe
Maybe you just need to
100%
get some
right.
gay friends. You know, maybe you just need to get some gay friends, dude.
Well, I've kind of like talked to gay people, and then it make me question. So if I'm sitting there, that make me question my bloody sexuality.
That's so cap, dude. You're trolling. You're definitely trolling. You
I'm
don't
not
say
trolling, mate.
that.
I'm not fucking
You're
trolling.
trolling,
Why
dude.
would you say that?
Dude, you've got gay people questioning your sexual. How, dude?
Well, because that's
You
what
must-
they
you mu-
do.
then you
Why
must-
would you say I'm a troll? That's really pissed me off, Parker. Listen, I am not a troll, mate. I'm just having a real conversation with you, right, about the way I feel.
I'm getting huge troll vibes, dude.
All right, then, mate. I'm going to leave it there because obviously you can't have a conversation. No one.
Wait, how am I not having a
I knew
conversation?
it.
You literally-
Right. Kermit
dude, you literally-
69. Log on. See you later. Bye bye.
Wait, are you being serious?
Yeah, because you.
Okay. So then here's my point. If you're questioning your sexuality, likely, right? Do you have attraction towards men's sexual attraction?
No, I don't. But what I'm saying is,
So then why are you questioning
I'll
your
still look
sexuality?
at a bloke and say he's handsome. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but just saying. So, wait, do you mean like conventionally attractive, or do you mean like you find them sexually attractive?
They're not sexually conventionally attractive.
Oh, okay. Then you're not gay. Yeah.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is,
Then
it
wait-
still makes the normal straight person uncomfortable. I'm sorry, it does, Parker.
No, it does. I'm a straight person. You understand? I'm straight.
Well,
Right?
you might be straight. I'm not. Or maybe you've had more experience and you know a lot more about I do about it. Yeah, but me, I feel a little bit offended, and I'm sorry. I don't think I'm
Offended?
offended.
Why do you feel offended by two gay people just being
Because I
together?
don't know, because I feel like they're encroaching on my.
He just got removed, or he left himself. I think it was the glitch because we didn't tell him to like do that. But bro, what the hell? How is he offended by gay? He's just offended by gay people's existence, dude. Like what? They're just so great. They're so great that he's just offended by the fact that he has to live in the same world as people who are so great, so much better than him. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
I'm 19.
For sure. What's your birth year?
04.
Yeah. Do you think that being gay is wrong or immoral?
I mean, I think it's wrong, but I don't think there's really a way to prove that it's wrong.
So why do you think it's wrong if you can't justify the claim that it's wrong? Well, he just left. Immediately left. Nice. Wow, dude. Today's going crazy, chat. Today's going crazy. We're going to go to the next person. Please only send a guest request if you disagree, y'all. We are just looking for some debates, everyone. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
Gay cunt, gay cunt, gay cunt, gay cunt, gay cunt.
Let's block this child. All right. Next person, only send a guest request if you disagree. All we are just looking for some debates. Just gotta block the kids, you know. Block the bots. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
20.
What's your birth year?
Or 2.
02?
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd be 21, my guy. What's your birth month? Oh, you just use a slur. Wow, that's unbelievable. All right, only send a guest request if you disagree. All. Oh, Candy said he's gonna slur, and what happened? Yo, what's up? How old are you? How old are you? You're 15. You gotta be 18 plus to join the live. TikTok rules. I can't do it, chat. Candy called it so real. Candy did call it. That's actually so wild. Oh my gosh. All right, we're gonna go to the next person. Please only send a guest request if you disagree. If you think that being gay is wrong or immoral, everyone. We have another what is it, 3.5 hours on the live? Or 2.5? Fuck, we don't have much time today. We'll probably do this as well tomorrow. Yo, what's up? How old are you? Nope, they're not here. We're gonna go to the next person. Please only send a guest request if you disagree. The patience you have is admirable. I appreciate it. I've been working on that for a very long time with these debates. I promise you. It's been in the works. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
I'm 24.
For sure. Do you think that being gay is wrong or moral?
Yes.
Why so?
First things first. I just want to say I'm African, right? And what I believe, I first of all believe in God, right? I know you're going to say I'm not supposed to bring religion into this, but what I'll tell you is, bro, if you look at the normal, natural way of creation, you actually realize that things are supposed to be, in fact, men and women are supposed to mate, right? Not men and men, naturally. Now, there is something called convincing, like massive convincing, right? Where you actually put out content that can deceive a group of people. Do you understand? You can put out a content that, yeah.
So, let me ask you. So how do you know that your religion is true to then say that being gay is wrong by virtue of your religion being true?
Sorry, I didn't catch that.
How do you know that your religion is true to then claim that being gay is wrong by virtue of your religion being true?
Do you believe being gay is wrong or right? You believe it's right, not right?
I don't think it's wrong or right. The same way I don't think that being straight is wrong or right. It simply just is.
So I don't get it. Is it the way it is, or you just believe
it is the way it is? It's not right or wrong to be gay the same way it's not right or wrong to be straight.
So do you believe in right or wrongs then?
I do.
Then why don't you believe being gay or straight is being right or wrong or something? Because
I don't think it relates to morality.
I think it relates to morality.
How does it relate to morality?
The ideology of being gay or being straight.
The ideology? What ideology exists in terms of being gay? What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
There's no ideology of being gay.
Okay, you want to mention it as a concept, right?
Mention what is a concept, like being gay?
Being gay is a concept. Do you know that?
Being gay is a concept.
I'll actually tell you that you've been convinced.
Being gay is a reality. It's a sexuality.
You've been convinced to believe that, right?
No, it's obvious in reality. I've been convinced because it's obvious in reality.
Because that's what you see, isn't it?
Well, I've been convinced that being straight is also works the same way.
Bro.
That's because that's a reality.
I think if you're gay and you want to be straight, come to Africa. There are a lot of big booties here, bro.
There are a lot of what, dude? That's not how it works, right? You don't just look at a woman and be like, oh my gosh, I'm not gay anymore.
Where you are actually yeah, okay, I want to explain something a little bit. Where you are actually influences your perception on certain things. If you're in Africa, bro, I'm telling you, you won't actually think about being gay or being whatever.
No, gay people exist in Africa. It's just there's a different culture around being gay, right? And
exactly.
there was a similar culture around being gay in the United States, but we've been trying to dismantle that notion around being gay, right? Because it's an irrational prejudice targeted towards gay people. It's not like a legitimate sort of treatment of gay people. It's discrimination and it's hatred on the basis of an irrational prejudice.
By the way, first off, I'm going to really say I love your argument. I love the fact that you're having this conversation because it's not really put out there for people to actually have like a proper discussion on this particular topic. Because even here in Africa, we don't really have these topics because we don't believe in it in the first place. Right? We don't believe in being gay. We believe in being a man, or believe being a woman.
Wait, hold on. That's being gay doesn't mean you're not a man or a woman. I don't know where you got that idea from.
But I think everybody who supports the gay thing actually supports transgender, right?
No, not everyone who supports gay people do support trans people, but I do support trans people. There's nothing wrong, logically speaking, with trans people, but also they just don't relate to gay people. So I don't know why we would sort of try to act like they're the same or something.
They don't relate when they are literally in the letters, bro.
So LGBTQ doesn't mean that they're all the same, right? Asexual is also.
No, I'm not saying they're all the same. What I'm saying is they all believe in their concepts, right?
No, if you're a part of the LGBTQ community, then you show acceptance towards. If you're a part of the community, that means you're either gay, trans, lesbian, intersex, you're asexual. There's many different things we could relate to. But like the notion in which you would be like an ally would be the idea that like you think it's like acceptable, right, to be gay, trans, lesbian, etc. Right? So that would be if you're talking about like allyship.
Did you grow up with this mindset or what?
I didn't know that trans people existed.
I'm talking about like the whole mindset
gay
about
people,
gay or being lesbian or being straight or whatever.
I didn't hear about it as a child, right? I grew up in a Christian conservative household, and I didn't hear about being gay, right? It was hear about being straight until I was like later in life. Like the first gay people I probably met in my life, right, were the people that went to my church, right?
Yeah.
So like obviously the concepts that I had to relate to were very minimal comparative to what I have now.
So if someone actually grows without that concept, right? Or let's say someone grows with the concept.
You'd just be uneducated about how the reality is for gay people or for trans people. Oh, he just left. I think he got the glitch, chat. I think he just got the glitch. All right, we're going to go to the next person. Please only send a guest request. If you disagree, we are just looking for some debates, y'all. We're going to get on to the next individual real quick. Only send a guest request if you do disagree, everyone. Chat, we're about to win the game. I'm literally barely playing. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
Every time you say over a game.
How old are you?
Every time you say something. All right, go.
All right, we're going to the next person. Please only send a guest request if you disagree, y'all. We are just looking for some debates, y'all. Yo, what's up? How old are you? Chat, we almost died. How old are you? Hello? All right, we're going to the next person. Please only send a guest request if you disagree, y'all. We are just looking for some debates, y'all. Please only send a guest request if you disagree. Oh my gosh, we almost died, chat. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
16.
You got to be 18 plus to join the live TikTok rule.
Gay's stupid. Gay's dumb.
Only send a guest request if you disagree. We are just looking for some debates, y'all. Please only send a guest request if you do disagree. I think I just added this person, so I'm going to go to the next. Only send a guest request if you disagree, y'all. I think Tony is here, so we're going to try to get him up. Wait, it's not adding Tony. All right, let's try the next. Please only send a guest request if you disagree, y'all. We are just looking for some debates. Please only send a guest request if you do disagree, y'all. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
25.
What's your birth year?
1998.
Okay, for sure. Do you think that being gay is wrong or immoral?
No, but it's disgusting.
Okay. I don't know why you're referring to it in that way, but we're going to go to the next person. Please only send a guest request if you do disagree, y'all. We are just looking for some debates. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
18.
What's your birth year?
October 23rd, 2005.
Okay. Yeah, do you think that being gay is wrong or immoral?
Bro, I'm not even gonna lie, bro. I've been trying to debate you for so long. I don't even know.
Do you think that being gay is wrong or immoral? So 16? Okay. By 16, we died, chat. We died because I was fucking too busy trying to add someone.
Got accepted to a...
Oh my gosh, that was an actual fetus, chat. Did y'all hear that? Oh my gosh. Oh my.
What's up, man?
What? How old are you?
19.
What's your birth year?
2004.
For sure. Do you think that being gay is wrong or moral?
Yeah.
Okay, why so?
Promise you this is relevant. What do you think about Peter Griffin Fortnite? I'm sorry. I
Only send a guest request if you disagree, y'all. We are just looking for some debates. I'm actually kind of like sad because like really like that you must be like really bored. You must be really fucking bored, bro. Holy shit. You sat in my guest box that long just to do that? Just to get kicked? Dude, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, man. You must be bored, bro. You must be fucking terribly bored. And I just feel bad. I don't really care that much. I just feel bad. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
I'm 19.
What's your birth year? Why is everyone 19?
2004.
For sure, yeah. Do you think that being gay is wrong or moral?
It's wrong, yes.
Why so?
Because it's against nature.
Okay. How is it against nature?
Isn't like the purpose of life, or the purpose of us to reproduce? Because like if everyone would be gay...
Is it okay to be gay so long as you're just a sperm donor?
Excuse me?
Is it okay to be gay so long as you're a sperm donor?
I don't understand the question.
Yeah, people spamming he's 17, you're gonna start getting muted if you keep spamming if you have no evidence, right? I see the same people just spamming it over and over again. Mods, you can start just muting them. They're just like they're just like trying to be annoying. Sorry, can you just say what you said?
Yeah, I think the purpose of us living is to reproduce and not to be gay, because if everyone would be gay...
Oh, no, I told you, is it okay to be gay so long as you're a sperm donor?
As long as what?
So long as you're a sperm donor.
No, that's not gay.
Wait, what do you mean that's not gay? What?
Why would that be gay?
Why would that be gay? What?
Yeah.
You're gay, you engage in gay intercourse, right? But you are a sperm donor, okay? So you donate your sperm. So you still will produce offspring, okay? It's just that you don't have to do so through engaging in intercourse. Was please only send a guest request if you do disagree, y'all. Yo, what's up? How old are you? Oh, they didn't get added. All right, we're gonna try the next. There could have been a language barrier, chat. Could have been a language barrier. We're gonna try the next individual. Please only send a guest request if you do disagree, y'all. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
26. And I just want to suddenly fly by and just say I love your lives.
Appreciate it.
Keeping on.
Have a great day. Have a great day.
You too.
We're going to go on to the next individual. Only send a guest request if you disagree. We are just looking for some debates. We're going to be on until 6:30, everyone. We got like another 2 hours and 30 minutes real quick, everyone. Yo, what's up? How old are you? Yo, X, thank you for the subscription. I appreciate it. Thank you. If you want to support me, Venmo, Cash App in the bio, everyone. Danny, thank you so much for the $5. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I do just do solo debates. I do just do solo debates. We're going to go to the next individual. Please only do send a guest request if you disagree, y'all. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
Mid-40s.
For sure. Do you think that being gay is wrong or moral?
All right. So, I'm not going to say moral. I'm not going to say wrong as in, like, you're bad for doing it. But I think, as nature is concerned, it would be not correct.
As nature sings, it would not be correct. I don't know what you mean by that, but if you don't think it's wrong, then I think you're just saying that it doesn't exist in nature or something. It does exist in nature. There are hundreds of different species that exhibit gay intercourse.
No. Even if animals do it, it's not correct. So if we evolve,
how do you determine whether or not it's correct by that standard?
Well, because those parts of us, our reproductive parts, evolved, right, for a purpose. So in that respect,
Evolved for a purpose implies a mind, right? So you're actually implying here a God. Do you believe in a God?
no. Well, no.
Okay, so then what do you mean by this?
Why did we evolve genitals?
We just happen to have genitals because it leads to reproduction. That doesn't mean that like we have to live in accordance with it.
Right. So by
then what's your
nature,
argument?
by the natural evolution and the purposes of these parts, it's meant for opposite sex intercourse. It's not meant for same sex.
What do you mean meant for? Meant for implies that there's a way you're supposed to engage in it.
Right, because it's evolved.
So no, just because it exists that way in terms of like evolution, right? It doesn't mean that it should be used this way. That's called a naturalistic fallacy. So, for example, it is the case that people what's it called? People get cancer from smoking cigarettes. Does that mean that they should get cancer from smoking cigarettes?
Well, no. We didn't evolve to smoke cigarettes. I don't know where that comes into play. I'm just saying, like,
you're not understanding my point. You're saying that because it is this way, that we evolved this way, that means that we should use it in a particular way. Okay, right? We should use it that way.
Well,
okay.
No. Well, look, not should. I'm just saying. Right.
You're not saying should. So you're not making a claim that you should. So again, then I just don't know what you mean by correct or incorrect here. Right. It seems like you're just using some vacuous concept of correct or incorrect that I don't relate to necessarily.
Right. So we evolved to.
Yeah. So like this just like seems unnecessary. What you're using here is descriptive. It's not relating to morality. It just wouldn't be relevant to the conversation we are having. So is there anything else you'd like to say?
Yes, I agree. I'm saying immoral or not. That's not really. I agree.
Yeah. So you're just using some concepts that are just like not relevant to like the way that I'm referring to it or to the conversation that we are having. So is there anything else you'd like to say real quick?
No, I wanted to hear your reason. I appreciate it. For
sure. All right, let's go to the next individual. Everyone only send a guest request if you disagree. We are just looking for some debates, y'all. We're going to try to get to the next individual real quick. Boy, let him talk. He doesn't disagree. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
Hello, I'm 25.
For sure. Do you think that being gay is wrong or moral?
So wrong. Are you a Christian?
No, I'm not Christian. Are you Christian?
Yes, I'm a Christian.
Okay,
And
so how do you know that Christianity is true to claim that
God,
being gay is wrong by virtue of Christianity being true?
Okay, I believe that God actually created Adam and Eve for a reason for
No,
them
I know the whole story behind Adam and Eve. I'm asking, how do you know that your God exists or that Christianity is true?
No. Let me give you a valid point. Now, just imagine, you creating a TV set for a purpose, and you wake up one morning and you put on your TV, and it says it doesn't want to display again for you. That it wants to do something else. It's just like, God actually created man and human, a lady, you understand, to actually go to the world and multiply. So I don't see any reason why you would just wake up one morning and say, I want to be gay. I just want, I want to live a certain life and, that kind of thing. It's really...
Yeah, so you're assuming that your God exists. How do you know that your God exists to claim that being gay is wrong by virtue of your God existing?
Because God actually created man and human. Okay.
Okay, so you're claiming that God created them. How do you know that your God did that?
It's actually in the Bible.
Okay, it claims in the Bible. How do you know the Bible is accurate?
Because those people that wrote the Bible actually they were filled with the Holy Spirit. They are not just carnal mind and just wake up one morning and say, okay, I want to.
That begs the question again: how do you know that they were filled with the Holy Spirit?
Because it's in the book.
It's in the book, okay? Yeah. But just because something's claimed in the book does not mean it's accurate, right? Ashley, thank you so much for the $1. I appreciate it. And Vina, thank you so much for the $10. I appreciate it.
Okay. So like I said, it's just like
okay, and there are things in books that say that Christianity is wrong. Okay, just because it's written in a book, does that mean that it's true?
What book that says?
What book says Christianity is wrong?
Yeah, what book?
The Quran.
The Quran.
Yeah, because it contradicts Christianity.
Yeah, the Quran is another religion, though. You know, I'm talking about my own religion. That's Christian religion.
Yeah, how do you know that your religion is accurate and their
Because
religion
we-
is wrong,
because
given the
we
fact that it's
preach-
either that they both have to be wrong or that one can be right?
Because Christianity preaches peace and love. Quran preaches
So do they.
the other way around.
They also like preach peace and love within certain respects.
No.
I would say that Christians don't preach peace and love within certain respects.
No, the Quran.
Yo, Candy! Oh my gosh, Candy!
The Quran
Thank you
doesn't
so much.
preach peace.
Can we get a
The Quran
W? Sorry, I do mean to cut you off, but Candy just sent an insane gift. Yo, Candy, thank you so much. Can we get a W for Candy in the comment section right now? Thank you for the $80 on Cash App. I appreciate it so much. Thank you so much. That's actually like insane. I really appreciate it, Candy. Thank you so much. But you can continue. I apologize.
Yeah, the Quran doesn't actually doesn't preach peace. Like if you check the Quran, it says if you're being slapped at the right side.
I said within certain respects. There are places I can point to in Christianity that are disgusting. Okay, that don't preach peace.
Point, please. I'm here. Point, please, because I've never seen any place in the Christianity that is disgusting. I've never seen.
Okay,
yeah.
Read. Do you know what Leviticus 25:44-46 says?
Can you just read it out for me?
Your male and female slaves are to come from the nations around you. From them you may buy slaves. From them you may buy slaves and make them slaves for life. Here, let me pull it up. From them you may buy slaves. You may also buy some of the temporary residents living among you and members of the clans born in your country. And yo, Purdy, thank you so much for all the subs. Thank you so much for the 5 subs. I appreciate it, Purdy. Thank you so much. You may also buy some of the temporary residents living among you and members of their clans born in your country, and they will become your property. You can bequeath them to your children as inherited property and can make them slaves for life. All right. If you want to look at Exodus 21:20-21, Joffrey, thank you so much for the $5. I appreciate it. You want to look at Exodus 21:20-21? It says that you could beat your slaves so long as they recover after a day or two, specifically stating anyone who beats their male or female slave with a rod must be punished if the slave dies as a direct result, but they're to not be punished if the slave recovers after a day or two, since the slave is their property. Emmy, thank you so much for the $5. I appreciate it.
Now, you're just
the slavery. Yo, Purdy, thank you so much for the 5 subs again.
Now,
thank you so much, Purdy.
Parker, can you hear me?
Yeah, I do hear you.
I think you should actually go back to the Bible and read. Don't just read a particular verse and centralize on it. Like literally, you should start from the beginning of the Bible to read and know the reasons.
I can't do that on the context of a TikTok live, but I'm just telling you, there's no context that is written in the context of the Bible there.
On your own time. I mean, on your own time. You understand?
I have.
Like, literally. So you could get a full knowledge of exactly what you're saying right now.
I do know. I do know.
Like I said, you can't just, like, we humans, we create things, right? Like, I'm a Christian, like I told you. Like, we humans, we create things. Like, you can't just wake up one morning because I can actually create a robot, to do some certain things for me. And I wake up one morning and I put on my robot and it's telling me, no, I don't want to do certain things. I don't want to wash the plate for me. I don't want to wash the plate for you. I want to do something else. I want to live a free life. Like, it's weird. It's just like you.
What? So are you just saying that we're slaves to God?
We're not slaves.
Lego. Oh my gosh. Yo, thank you for the 20 subs. Thank you so much, Lego.
Slaves.
Can we get a W Lego in the comment section? Thank you so much for the 20 subs. We're over 1,800. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, Lego.
We are not slaves.
Do those types of beings, do they have free will? Are they sentient?
I didn't get what you said. What did you say?
Are those beings sentient, right? You're saying that, they're supposed to fulfill this purpose. Are they sentient?
Sentient? What do you mean by sentient? Sorry.
Like, do they have subjective experiences like me and you? Do they experience things?
The being? What being are you talking about? The robots?
The robots that you're referencing. Do they have subjective experiences?
No, of course.
No, if they don't have subjective experiences, well, then it would make sense why they were supposed to only fulfill one function, right? Whereas when we relate to something with subjective experiences and free will, they're not only supposed to fulfill just one function. They can make multiple different choices, right? They are an indistinguishable actor from you. Are not indistinguishable. They are a distinguishable actor from you.
Parker. It's crazy.
Richard, can you give me any justification for your scriptures?
Maybe I'll come back later. Okay, when I'm fully involved.
All right, for sure, man. I expect that to never happen. I promise you he's never going to be on the live again, and that's because of him, not me. Yo, Purdy, thank you so much for all the subs. Thank you so much, Purdy. Y'all are going absolutely nuts with the subs right now. I appreciate it so much. Thank you so much, Purdy. I appreciate all the subs. Yo, what's up? How old are you? What was that, chat? What was that? Oh my gosh, what was that? Yo, what's up? How old are you? How old are you? Hello? Okay, they're not here. We're gonna go to the next person. Please only send a guest request if you do disagree, y'all. We are just looking for some debates. We are just looking for some debates, y'all. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
I'm 18.
What's your birth year?
November 23rd, 2004.
Yeah, you'd be 19.
Yep.
Are you 19?
Yeah.
You just said 18.
Oh, my bad. Dude, why do you always...
Like, bro, I just math is not a difficult concept, man. I ask because you have to be 18 plus to join the live, right? And I guarantee if you're 19 years old, right, you're not gonna mess up that, Or if you're 18 years old, you're not gonna mess that up, And if you do, I feel really bad, but I have to be able to have some process to be able to get the fetuses off the live, Yo, what's up? How old are you?
17.
I should have guessed. His name is NFA or FNAF fan. I should have guessed it, chat. I should have guessed it. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
34.
For sure. Do you think that being gay is wrong or moral?
I think it's wrong.
Why so?
Simply because you cannot procreate, and I believe that we were put here to reproduce.
Cameron, thank you for the subscription. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Okay. Do you think it's wrong for me to engage in intercourse with a woman who's infertile?
Okay, are you gay though? Like, would you be gay doing
No,
that?
I'm not gay. I'm straight. Is it wrong for me to engage in intercourse with a woman who's infertile?
No, I mean, because she's a woman.
But we're put on this planet to procreate. It doesn't lead to procreation.
It doesn't, but everybody's not perfect. So maybe that's just her malfunction.
Well, I'm talking about my choice as a man, right, who's fertile. Right, I could be with someone else who's fertile, but I chose to be with someone who's infertile. Is that wrong?
I mean, yeah, if
it is,
it would be wrong if you want kids, because then that means you're not going to be with her very long.
By the way, you can have kids and still be with someone who's infertile, right, through IVF, all right, and surrogacy, right. That's how you can produce biological children. You can also adopt. But I do just want to say, like, do you think oral sex is wrong?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, that doesn't lead to reproduction.
It doesn't, but I mean, there is nowhere in the Bible that say you can't have oral sex.
Well, it's considered sodomy, isn't it?
I believe sodomy would, I mean, I wouldn't classify it as sodomy.
Well, that's by definition. You can look it up. It's oral and anal. So, like, oh, she just left. Okay. All right, we're going to go to the next person. Please only send a guest request if you disagree, y'all. We are just looking for some debates. What is going on? It doesn't say anything about lesbians, so that is true. That is true. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
18.
What's your birth year?
September 20th, 2005.
For sure. Do you think that being gay is wrong or moral?
I think it's wrong, but I think everyone should have a choice.
Choice to be gay, you mean?
But
you can't choose to be gay.
What's that?
You can't choose to be gay.
Being gay is perfectly fine.
I mean,
W them.
My girlfriend just said being gay is fine. So, yeah.
Yeah.
You are who you are.
Yeah.
W girlfriend.
That's
Can we
true.
get a W girlfriend in the comment section right now?
Yeah. All right. I was going completely off topic, but I went into a live the other day. What, babe? Come on. All right, anyways. I went to a live the other day, and there was a transgender person. there was a transgender person pushing their like beliefs on children.
Yes,
and I personally think that's wrong.
Who? What was their name?
I think it's I don't remember. It was,
what do they look like?
I don't remember their name. It was really
do
late.
they have a specific color hair? What was their background look like? What does it say in their background?
No. I don't remember. I know it was a transgender man.
Pretty, I appreciate it.
That's all I remember.
A transgender man. Goose.
That's about it. I think so.
Goose?
I know his live.
What's wrong with Goose?
I don't remember what he looked like.
Did he have a beard?
There's nothing wrong with Goose. I just think that. No, he did not have a beard.
Okay, well then you must be talking about some other trans man.
Yeah,
Goose
I don't
has
think
got a
there's anything wrong with
magnificent
being
beard.
gay. I just don't like when. I don't like when the community pushes on children. That's
Wait,
my
how are
only
they pushing on children?
debate on that, and that's it. I think you
describe
could
to me
be-
specifically how.
Yeah, they try to push how children should have more rights when it comes to hormone therapy or choosing to be trans or wanting to transfer to being trans person. I may have fucked that up. I'm sorry if I did.
Yeah, so HRT is typically happening like
I feel
like this is well after they've been consistent, persistent for a very long time as it relates to their identity. Right, so this is not something that just happens overnight. This is something that someone would get access to when they're like 15, 16 years old, right? After years, right? That's HRT specifically, if that's specifically going to help them. Secondly, if you want to relate to this, if you're just talking social transition, there's no issue with social transitions.
Yeah, I don't think there's any problem with that. It's just like I think when the community, the trans community, LGBT community tries to tell children what to be. I know that social media has like a big push.
Wait, who is telling
like
people
what people want to be, what they, trans community, most of them. I'm not saying all of them are. I know in their mind, I think, describe to you how? They just want it to be more, I don't have any words because I forgot what it's called, but yeah.
Let trans be trans.
So again,
well, there you heard it.
No, it doesn't seem like you've really told me anything about whether or not like they're pushing people to be trans or to be gay. Neither of those things seem to be entailed here. Right, what is being talked about is saying that you should accept people who are trans and accept people who are gay. There's not a claim that you should be trans or that you should be gay from people on TikTok. I know a lot of the people that you're referencing. Like if you were to reference people who go on live on TikTok and they're not going on live and saying that you should be gay or that you should be trans. I have not seen one live say that, and I'm constantly looking at different lives on TikTok as this is one of my job. Like,
yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with being trans or gay. I have no problem with that. I think again, like I said this again, even though I don't remember any of the people I'm talking about. What I said before about trans pushing, and they might not be pushing towards children, but in my point of view and what I see, it kind of looks like it. But that's just me. But I'm not against the trans people or gay people whatsoever. I think they should be them.
Yeah, no
it's
one's
their life. It's why we have free choice.
No one's advocating to push it on to people, right? I don't see where you're getting that. And I would be against pushing being trans or pushing being gay or pushing being straight on people. I think it just simply is morally neutral to be trans, to be gay, or to be straight.
Yeah.
For all y'all saying that I made him say that, I didn't say shit.
All right, Jace, thank you so much for the 4 months. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. We're going to go on to the next person. All right. Only send a guest request if you disagree. We are just looking for some debates, y'all. Yeah, what's up? How old are you?
Hello.
How old are you?
22.
What's your birth year?
August 13th, 2000.
You'd be 23. That's 23. Yo, what's up? How old are you? Someone said, Parker, I know exactly where you at. You will get hurt. Dude, what the fuck is wrong with you? I'm on here respectfully debating people. You need help. You actually need help. Like, please go touch grass. Go outside, touch grass. Don't hurt me. Go outside, touch grass. Holy fuck, dude. If you want to unalive someone because of one of my TikTok lives, there's something else going wrong in your life, right? I'm sorry, dude. What the fuck is wrong with you? All right, we're gonna have the next person. Only send a guest request if you disagree, y'all. Like, what? Like, dude, that's actually wild. Yo, what's up? How old are you? Parker, get behind me. No, that's nothing like that. But like, dude, there's no way someone can get that pissed off at the way that I conduct myself on live. I actually cannot believe it, dude. You know what I mean? Yo, what's up? How old are you?
Hey, I'm 45 years old.
Yeah, for sure. Do you think that being gay is wrong or immoral?
I don't know what your definition of gay is.
Okay, so in this conversation, I'll just relate to same-sex attraction and go further into that because I hold a different definition. I was just trying to give you one so that you could like know what I'm referencing to like say whether or not it's wrong. If you just want to relate to a definition of sexuality, I'm going to typically relate to like genitalia and like the social and cultural norms that people fulfill with are fulfilling. Right, that's typically what is going to be related to in terms of sexuality under my view, right? But that's just like that's just going to be a broader conversation about how we define sexuality, which isn't relevant to whether or not we consider it to be wrong.
But if you define sexuality to be the way that you're describing it, is that the same that way that society describes it? Because society could be describing it in a way that's immoral.
I don't know what you mean. Can you just give me a specific way?
Yeah, like if you're gay and you're dating somebody who's the same sex and then they realize that they're a different sex and then they change, you have to break up with them.
That's not what it is at all. What do you mean realize they're a different sex? No one realizes they're different. Are you talking about somebody who's trans?
Yeah, somebody who's trans, somebody who's realized they're the other gender.
Yeah. So it would just depend on what your own internal concepts are, right? Are you attracted to the new way in which they are presenting themselves in front of you? This is who they are, right? Are you attracted to the way in which they are now, right? That would just be the question there to ask them. I don't know. It would relate to that individual, right? But typically we're going to relate to genitalia and we're going to relate to the social and cultural norms to dictate whether or not we consider an individual, right, gay or straight.
Well, pretty sure that gay culture will say that you can't date somebody who's the opposite gender.
I don't know. That gay culture doesn't say what you can or can't do.
It doesn't?
No. Okay. Also, you're not actually engaging with the topic. Would you like to engage with the topic, or do you just want to have a conversation about how we define sexuality?
Well, just in my impression that being gay implies a certain set of cultural factors that can be pretty oppressive, particularly to trans people.
So saying you're not attracted to people? So
yeah, saying that you're not well.
Do you think that being gay is wrong,
attracted.
or do you think that engaging in gay intercourse is wrong?
No, of course not.
Okay, then why are you on my live?
Because I don't think that you're providing an accurate question. You're kind of
how am I not providing an accurate question? This isn't a straw man. I'm asking what people think is wrong. Like, that's not a straw man. A straw man is if I misrepresent your view or your principle, right, to make it seem worse than it actually is. This is not a straw man fallacy. You have no clue what you're saying.
I'm saying that the definition you're using for gay is
simply, again, I was using it in a typical sense because that's not the conversation we're having here. If we're talking about a broader conversation about how we define sexuality, I gave you the specific terms that I use. I don't know what's being misunderstood at this point.
Yeah, I don't think that your definition that you gave is the general population's definition.
Okay, cool. And your point is?
That you're setting up a straw man by using
that's not what a straw man
is. Definition that is not conducive to the general definition of what being gay is.
Dude,
you're setting it up
use
to
a
be
separate
something that's
definition.
easier for you to argue
When I'm
with.
saying this right here, right, that's going to relate to someone's own internal internal notion of what being gay is. Okay, what they think is wrong. Okay, because they're making the claim that being gay is wrong, and I'm saying why do you hold that view? Okay, so it is already in their head what this particular means, and that's what they're coming up to argue against. If you don't know what it means, well, then you just like listen and you figure out what it means, right? My notion of what it is going to be different than the way other people's notion is. Okay, just because I have a different notion of what being gay is comparative to other people, at least in how we define it, does not mean I'm strawmanning other people, because I can identify with the way that someone is using the term, and then I can respond based upon the way that they're using the term. Sarah, appreciate the subscription. Thank you so much. So you have no clue what's going on around you, right, at all. Like I don't see how that's a straw man at all.
Okay, thank you for the clarification. So why being gay is wrong is because in gay culture, certain trans attributes are looked down upon, and that's wrong to be.
So wait, straight wrong? Because in straight culture, like being trans is looked down upon?
Absolutely.
Okay. Being straight is wrong. You're not giving me anything actually like legitimate here. You're making you're engaging in a composition fallacy. Swat, I appreciate the $10. Thank you so much. You're saying because a part
fallacy.
Yeah, and I'll explain what it is. You're saying because a part works a particular way, the whole works this way. So because parts of gay culture, because parts of straight culture are this way, that means that all of straight culture is this way. So you're saying that being gay in total is wrong because of certain aspects of gay culture. That's a composition fallacy.
Gotcha.
Appreciate the subscription. Thank you so much.
All right. And so what you're saying is that being gay is broader than gay culture. It is a wider definition.
Gay culture is derivative of the fact that there are gay people. Okay, so I'm simply differentiating the idea that all aspects of gay culture are not related to each individual gay person in specific. So it's not wrong for that individual to be gay because there are certain aspects of gay culture in which are negative, right? The same way it's not wrong necessarily for me to be straight because there are certain aspects of straight culture in which are negative. Right? That seems to be crazy. You're then also going to make the claim that it's wrong to be human, right? Because certain aspects of human culture are wrong. Okay, but you see how dumb of a statement that is? It makes no sense, right? And it's completely useless to the conversation.
And it's wrong to be capitalist, for example?
No, it's not wrong to be capitalist necessarily. I'm a social democrat. Okay, can you give me an argument against social democracy?
No.
Yeah. Okay. Do you have anything productive to give to me real quick? Or do you want me to go on to the next question?
I think we riled them up pretty tight, didn't we, tonight?
Riled them up.
Thank you so much.
I'm not angry right now. I just responded to you. My bad. Riled them up, dude. That's actually wild, bro. No response, no argument, and he just says I'm emotional. Dude, that's so funny, dude. That's why you couldn't provide an argument. That's so funny. Tap that screen, everyone. Let's try to run it up to 1 million likes, y'all. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
I'm 40 years old.
Yeah, do you think that being gay is wrong or moral?
It is wrong.
Why so?
We've made a good feat at a human society by combusting an engine. Where engines can have combustible engines, they have an intake and an exhaust take. So, yeah, okay. So we've made something good and it has to have an exhaust. And if you put something in the exhaust, it'll blow up the engine.
Yeah, so the way that cars function is not the same.
There's also no way to reproduce through the exhaust of the combustible engine. You can't.
Josh, wow, thank you for letting me know. There's also no way to reproduce through the intake as well, which demonstrates the exact idea.
A woman can reproduce.
Thank you so much. I appreciate the 5 subs. Thank you so much, Sarah.
A woman can reproduce through the intake.
Yeah, but you were talking about cars, okay? And I'm telling you that cars do not operate the same way that human beings do. So just because it is the case that you can't put stuff, hold up, let me finish. Just because you can't intake stuff through the exhaust as it relates to that doesn't mean that you can't engage in anal, right? Do you think anal is okay for straight people? It's just fun. You don't do anything for pleasure. Nothing.
I don't have time to do it.
You have no pleasure in your life.
Yes, I have pleasure in my life.
Okay, so what do you do for pleasure?
That's not the question that's being asked.
That is my question, Joshua. What do you do for pleasure?
Fuck your mom. Like, listen to me, son.
Joshua, can you give me like an actual argument? You just sound like an immature 50-year-old, please. A 50-year-old saying that? That sounds like something a 16-year-old would say. Can you please just give me like an actual?
I have a combustible engine has an intake and an outtake.
Oh my god, yeah, dude. Can you in the intake can you reproduce? No, you can't. Okay.
A woman can.
Not necessarily. Is it wrong for me to engage in intercourse with a woman who's infertile?
Where did you come from, my friend?
Joshua, is it wrong for me to engage?
Where did you come from?
Is it wrong for me to engage in intercourse with a woman who's
Where did you come from?
My mom and my dad. Is it wrong for me to engage?
So
Joshua,
that was
Joshua, I'm going to mute you if you don't listen to me right now.
You're not listening to me. You
I don't
won't
give a
listen
fuck.
to me.
I don't give a fuck. Right? Listen to me. Listen to what I'm saying. Do you think it's wrong for me to engage in intercourse with a woman who's infertile?
It is wrong.
Why?
Because it's not producing what it needs to be produced.
Okay. All right. So do you think it's wrong for an infertile person to engage in any sex in their life?
Do you
They're
think
infertile.
it's wrong?
Is it wrong for them to engage in sex?
Do you think it's wrong for a paraplegic to be able to walk around on this earth?
What? No, it wouldn't be wrong for someone to walk around. What the hell is this person saying, dude? He got removed for community guidelines. What the hell is going on, chat? What? I can see why there was a divorce. Let's go to the next person. Please only send a guest request if you disagree, y'all. We are just looking for some debates. He didn't want to pleasure his wife. Yo, what's up? How old are you? Oh, it's selfish. Don't be selfish. I don't want to pleasure you because I don't want you to be selfish. Dude, crazy. That's wild, chat. That's actually wild, dude. Oh my gosh. Yo, dude. Fuck, bro. That is rough, chat. Oh my gosh. The good lips. I'm sorry, dude. That was actually really good. That was really good. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
23.
Do you think that being gay is wrong or immoral?
No, it's not. Being gay is
I am just looking for people who disagree. Thank you so much. We're going to go on to the next person. Please only send a guest request if you disagree. We are just looking for some debates, y'all. We're going to the next individual. If you like my content, follow me if you're ready. I go live literally every single day. If you want to support me, Venmo and Cash App is in the bio. The only way to gift me through TikTok right now is through gifting subs. I still can't get any donations, get live gifts. They still have not given it back to me, so I don't know what's going on there. But we're going to try to get to the next person. Please only send a guest request if you disagree, y'all. Hey, what's up? How old are you?
I'm 23.
What's your birth year?
1999. Suck my dick, you're gay.
All right, let's go to the next individual. Only send a guest request if you do disagree, y'all. If you want to support me, Venmo, Cash App in the bio. As well, follow me if you have not already. I go live literally every day. Yo, what's up? How old are you? Devin, thank you for the subscription. I appreciate it. Thank you. Hello? Oh, he just left himself. All right. They laughed and just left themselves. We're going to go to the next person, everyone. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
I'm 17.
You gotta be 18 plus to join live. TikTok rules. TikTok rules, everyone. 18 plus, y'all. TikTok rules. All right, we're getting to the next individual. Please, again, only send a guest request if you do disagree, y'all. All right, it's not adding this person. Only send a guest request if you're 18 plus if you want to debate, y'all. If you disagree. They condemn pleasure. Yeah, that's why I just ask people, is it okay to eat food for pleasure? Yo, what's up? How old are you?
Fuck, hold on.
You're driving. TikTok TOS, everyone. You cannot drive. It's TikTok TOS while you're on live. You cannot drive while you're on the live. It's TikTok TOS, everyone. Every single time. So I'm happy to see that they're not using slurs. You know what I mean? Yo, what's up? How old are you?
23.
What's your birth year? They don't know either. Okay, we're going to go to the next person. Only send a guest request if you disagree, y'all. Merca. Yo, what's up? How old? Only send a guest request if you disagree. If you don't have if you have at least 1,000 decibels behind you in your environment, do not send a request. We're going to go to the next person. Please only send a guest request if you disagree, y'all. Yo, what's up? How old are you? Hello? Okay, they're not here. We're gonna go to the next person. Only send a guest request if you disagree, all. Parker birthed Dean. I did. Yeah, he is my biological child. Yo, Jenna, thank you so much for the $20. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I don't know. I don't know what you're trying to say there, Jenna. Yo, what's up? How old are you? What's your birth year? For sure. Do you think that being gay is wrong or moral? Wait. Yeah, so why is it wrong? Okay, you're, of course. Well, people can't hear you, so fuck you too. They use the F slur, everyone. They use the F slur, so I'm blocking them real quick. And then we're going to go on to the next person. Please only send a guest request if you disagree, all. Haha. Haha. Thank you, TikTok. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
44.
For sure. Do you think that being gay is wrong or moral?
Yes.
Why so?
Are you gay?
No, I'm not.
I've seen you put this up a bunch of times. Why is it so important to you?
Because I don't think that gay people should experience unjust discrimination and hatred off the basis of an irrational prejudice. And then people's beliefs as it relates to this impacts the rest of society, as it relates to the voting in terms of policy, and as it relates to like the critical thinking skills.
Gotcha. Well, yeah, I mean, I understand that. I mean, it's religious part for me, Christian, so.
How do you know that Christianity is true to say that being gay is wrong by virtue of Christianity being true?
Well, most of any religion is off of faith, but what we do have and what we read, we know that being gay is wrong.
Yeah, how is your faith in your relationship with Jesus Christ any different from my faith in my relationship with my imaginary friend?
Your imaginary friend. Well, do you have any proof of your imaginary friend?
So now you need evidence? I thought it was just faith-based.
What do you have for your imaginary friend? We have the Bible. What do you have?
I have the Bible. It's in my Discord.
Well, imaginary friend is exactly what you said. You made it up in your head. The Bible wasn't made up.
No. That's just that's his name. Okay.
No, that's a bad example. You're saying imaginary friend. Imaginary friend means you imagine.
Yeah, so you're not. No, what I showed is that you have to appeal to evidence. So you based it on faith. Now you're not basing it on faith. Now you're basing it on evidence. So can you give me the difference between Can you give me the difference between? Oh, he just got removed for community guidelines. We're gonna go to the next person. Only send a guest request if you disagree. We are just looking for some debates. Let's try to get to the next individual real quick. Keep tapping that screen. Let's run it up to 1 million likes. If we get to say 3 million likes today, I'll be giving away 5 free subs. 3 million likes. We're going to do that today. I'm just kidding. If we get to 2 million likes today, I'll be giving away 10 free subs, chat. 10 free subs if we get to 2 million today. Let's go to the next individual. Only send a guest request if you disagree, y'all. Yo, Michelle, thank you so much for the $3. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. They said only 3? Yeah, 10. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
Oh shit, I have no clue how I ended up on here.
How old are you?
I'm 17. I'm so sorry.
TikTok TOS, everyone. TikTok TOS. He didn't use slurs or anything? Yeah, TikTok just takes them off sometimes. It wasn't me.
Yo,
what's up? How old are you? Hello?
Hello.
How old are you?
18.
What's your birth year?
My birth year?
Mm-hmm.
2010.
Gosh, dude, it's actually so brutal, chat. It is actually terribly brutal. Oh my gosh. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
Hello? Oh, 20.
Yeah, do you think that being gay is wrong or moral?
Yeah, I mean,
What's
there's
your birth
nothing
year?
wrong. Oh, 03.
Okay, for sure.
All right, there's nothing wrong with I don't care what they be doing, but you have to be, you got to be open-minded. If I get that you have your mind made up with the debate, but if you're not open-minded, you're not really gonna get what anyone else is saying.
Where was I not open-minded?
I mean, you already have your mind made up.
Where was my... Because I'm debating doesn't mean that, I'm not open.
I get the debate, but...
Have you ever debated a topic in your life? Swad, I
What?
appreciate the $5. Thank you so much. Have you ever debated a topic in your life?
I mean, yeah. And
So you weren't open?
I've had my mind made up when I was debating it, but as I'm
But just
debating.
because you're debating it doesn't mean you have your mind made up, right? In terms of never being able to hear the other side, right? My mind can be made up in terms of I have a particular position and I think that this is the correct position, but not in terms of like me just not being open to any other information. If I were saying that like this is true without looking at any evidence, well then that would be me not being open. But I'm asking for evidence. I'm asking for reason. That's me being open.
Oh, do you see yourself as a possibility of being wrong?
In terms of morality? No, because I'm describing my own
just
preferences.
Any topic, like any topic that you discuss, do you ever see yourself that you could be wrong?
Yeah.
I mean, okay, but to get back on the topic.
Yeah, but like if we're talking about our morality here, there's no possibility I'm wrong because all I'm doing to you
I'm not
is
talking about
describing
morality.
my psychological preferences to you. So
I'm
there's
not
no
talking about
possibility I could be wrong about my own preferences.
Oh, no. But being gay is just, it's not natural. It's not how we were made.
What does natural mean?
Natural, how it started out.
Okay.
How it like everything began.
What do you mean how everything started out? Like I just don't know what you mean there. Are you relating to like religion there? Because it seems like
I mean,
you
just
don't,
the way
I mean, if we're
how-
talking about how everything started out, we're not going to talk about male and female engaging in intercourse. That was produced after, right?
It's basically talking about how we're wired. Men are wired a certain way, and so are women, and we're wired to like the opposite sex.
He just got removed for community guidelines too. I don't know why he got removed either. And no, we're not wired for the opposite sex. Like specifically, right? I would say we're wired to be gay and to be straight if we're talking like in terms of like whether or not it's a choice. But yeah, tap that screen, everyone. Let's run it up to 1 million likes, y'all. Yo, what's up? How old are you? Hello? Okay, I don't hear them, so we're gonna go to the next individual. Only send a guest request if you disagree, y'all. If you want to support me, Venmo, Cash App in the bio. That's the only way you can support me. Otherwise, you can gift subs on TikTok. They still haven't given me my gifts yet. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
22.
Are you driving?
No.
Are you in the car?
No.
Oh, okay. Do you think that being gay is wrong or moral?
Yes.
Why so?
Because we're biologically made to have
Wait,
sex.
can you
with a
turn your
woman.
camera on?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, have a good day then. Because I can hear them driving. Like, I'm sorry, but it literally sounds like it. But yo, Layan, thank you so much for the $7.17. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Yo, it's a
Bro, I was joking. I'm not born in 2010. I was.
Why'd he screenshot, bro? Why'd he screenshot? Like, what? Yo, what's up? How old are you?
Oh shit, I didn't even realize I did this. What? My bad.
Yeah, okay, for sure, man. We're gonna go to the next individual. Only send a guest request if you disagree. Sometimes people just accidentally send requests, so we're just gonna have to go to the next individual. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
I'm like 21.
Okay. Only send a guest request if you disagree. Why are you kicking people? Either they don't disagree or they're not old enough. You have to be 18 plus to join the live. You have to not be driving. So you have to meet the rules of the TikTok TOS. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
11.
Oh my gosh. You need to be older to get on the live. All right, let's go to the next person, everyone. Keep tapping that screen, y'all. Let's run it up to 1 million likes. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
19, 2004.
What's your birth year? 2004? Do you think that being gay is wrong or immoral?
No, I just wanted to say free Palestine. That's it.
W. Agreed. Agreed. Can we get a W in chat? Can we get a W? All right. All right. Let's go to the next individual. Only send a guest request if you disagree, y'all. We are just looking for some debates. Oh, this person is someone I think I've had on before. We're gonna try a different individual. Y'all, if you've already been on, please stop sending requests back to the live, please. You're just clogging up the guest requests. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
23.
What's your birth year?
05 2019 I'm sorry 2000.
Yeah, okay. Give it a second, everyone. If you like my content, everyone, follow me if you have not already. We get debates here every single day. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
21.
What's your birth year?
February 13th, 2002.
For sure. Do you think that being gay is wrong or moral?
Honestly, there's nothing wrong with like being gay at all, but personally the one thing that I don't agree with is how it's being pushed on to the younger generation, like early in their days. Because
How's it being pushed on to the younger generation?
well, nowadays when you go look at things, it's just even in like cartoons and stuff, like just
There's
stuff
gay
like
people?
that.
Wow.
Yeah,
oh
like-
my God, scary gay people. Okay,
No,
well,
there's
my,
nothing-
my entire
it's not
childhood,
scary.
there
There's
was
not-
there was
it's
Beauty and the
not
Beast,
about
there was
being
Tangled, there was my entire childhood there was Beauty and the Beast, Tangled, there was literally every single TV show that I watched as a kid showed and depicted straight relationships. Almost every
but,
single one.
like,
So why is it
even
wrong to
nowadays,
depict
though,
gay
like-
relationships given that we've already depicted straight relationships for so long?
That's true. I don't know. I just feel like nowadays it's like being really forced onto people. And if you don't agree with it, you're like looked at as a bad person or whatever. Like when I was younger, I never.
Wait. Here, can I just like clarify what you mean? Agree with what? Like you mean like say that it's okay to be gay?
No, like there's nothing. Okay, so I'm just gonna get this clear. There's nothing wrong with being gay. Like I do not have a problem with anybody like that. But I just don't agree with it being pushed on to the younger kids in school and stuff like that. Like
yeah, I'm asking you to clarify like what you mean there. Like what do you mean by push on? What's being pushed on children?
I don't know. Like nowadays, like in cartoons and stuff, they're like the girls are like transgender and stuff like that. Like when I was younger, there wasn't stuff like that in TV shows and cartoons. Like I don't know.
So again, they've depicted straight people, they've depicted cis people throughout all of my childhood, okay? That was depicted. It was depicted for your childhood too. And you never made a big deal about that, but you're making a big deal about it whenever there's representation of gay and trans people?
I just feel like kids can't be kids nowadays. Like this world
How is that
just,
not being kid?
I don't know. It's just kids like shouldn't be thinking about that. Like
yeah,
you know,
trans kids can't be kids.
No, they can be kids. Like it's
yeah, so they should be able to be kids the same way everyone else is kids, okay? But trans kids can't be kids because they constantly deal with hatred and unjust prejudice by people around them.
But like
you understand
how?
that, right?
I don't know. Yeah, I guess I don't know.
Yeah, they're the ones that are not allowed to be kids. They're the ones that are not allowed to be kids in terms of seeing themselves represented in reality.
Yeah.
Okay. Part of being a kid is seeing yourself represented in the rest of society.
That's true. Yes, I agree.
Right.
I
so
agree.
like if trans kids can never see that, well then you're robbing them of being able to be a kid. Right.
Yeah, that's true. I have nothing wrong with it. I just feel like it's just wrong nowadays to like just be like pushed on to the little kids. Like I never thought about that when I was 7, 8, 9 years old. Like I never thought like that. Like, you know, I was just a kid. Like I just did kid things.
Well, because you're not trans, right? Or you're not gay. Right.
Yeah.
And that's fine. You probably never thought about what it's like to be growing up within the context of the roles of being pushed to be like feminine. Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. So you're not going to be able to understand those, but I mean, there's still legitimate concepts that relate to that.
Right.
And these are things that we should talk about, how these different types of cultural and social norms push people to like either like these like negative impacts or these positive impacts. Right. Typically we could relate to negative impacts. Right.
Yeah.
So that would be like what I would say, because I don't see any issue with just representation, right? Because
yeah.
I don't think that's pushing it on children. I don't think that's saying that you should be gay or that you should be trans. I think fundamentally, like you would have a point if there was like widespread notions of people saying you should be gay or you should be trans, because it's actually like what we're arguing against. When we're arguing for representation of gay people and trans people, we're arguing against the societal notion that you should be straight. Right.
Yeah.
Or the societal stigmas around being gay and around being trans that push people to be straight or to conform to heteronormativity.
Right. Yeah, that's like I didn't really have like a much argument to say. I just kind of want to just come on there and like say that I just don't agree with like how it's pushed on to the younger generation. I don't know. That's all I have to say. I don't really have anything else, to be honest.
For sure. All right. Appreciate you coming on.
Have a good night. Thanks.
All right, we're going to go to the next individual. Only send a guest request if you do disagree. We are just looking for some debates, everyone. If you did send a guest request already, please get all the guest requests. We are just looking for some new people, y'all. But keep tapping that screen. Let's try to run it up to 1 million likes, y'all. We're super close. If you want to support me, Venmo and Cash App is in the bio. The only way you can gift me through TikTok is through the subscriptions. I still can't get any normal gifts, y'all. But we're trying to get to the next individual quick. Again, if you do want to support me, following is one of the best ways to support me, y'all. Following is free. And it keeps the lives going, y'all. We're almost to 500K too. Yo, Aristal, I appreciate the $10. Thank you so much, Aristal. I appreciate it. All right, we're gonna try to accept this person. It didn't accept them. Let's try the next, y'all. All right. Why can't you get gifts? TikTok is glitched for some reason, and it's not letting me like turn on my live gifts.
Yo,
what's up? How old are you?
I'm 22.
Yeah, for sure. Do you think that being gay is wrong or moral?
Yeah, because, okay, let's be honest. On your birth certificate, are you a female or a male?
Me?
No, I'm saying anybody. Like all the gay people, all the trans people.
So gay people, that has nothing to do with what your sex is or what your sexuality is. You could be of any sex.
Like trans.
All right, it has to do with what your sexuality is. Being trans is not related to the topic that we're talking about right now. And
But
someone
being
who's
gay-
trans is
okay.
not denying their biological sex. Someone who's trans is simply saying that their commitments and their desires to be in accordance with a particular set of social and cultural norms, right, is a particular way that you would not typically associate with their sex.
Okay. But being gay is wrong because, okay, tell me how you, okay, can you have a baby? Can a dude have a baby?
If you're talking a trans man, yeah.
Explain how without using all this
A
scientific.
trans man has a uterus in many scenarios, right? Or
Without,
does have,
no, I'm
typically
talking
can have
about
it.
straight up coming out from your mother's vagina. Can
What's
you, can a dude get pregnant?
Are you saying a male? Can a male get pregnant?
Yes, no. Yeah. That proves my point.
How does that prove your point? I never said males can get pregnant.
Dude, being gay is fucking wrong. Like,
Can you give me an
honestly,
argument?
It's like, okay, put it like this. Do you like kissing men?
No.
Do you agree with me that being gay is not wrong? Or do you agree?
Yeah,
that
being gay is not wrong. You agree that being gay is not wrong?
But do you agree? I'm asking.
Do you think that being gay is not wrong?
I believe. Okay. Let's put it like this, man. I see a bunch of this bullshit on TikTok, but honestly, yeah, I believe that it is wrong because I feel like I'm gonna go to hell if I become gay, which I'm really not because I have a fiance. But if I was the other way around, my beliefs, everybody has different.
Yeah. So what religion do you believe in? And also, you're not gonna go to hell for having gay sex. You know that, right?
No. I'm Christian.
Are you gonna go to hell for lying? Would you go to hell for fornicating? No. Yo, he just got removed from community guidelines. We're gonna go to the next person. Only send a guest request if you do disagree. Again, we are just looking for some debates. Keep tapping that screen. Let's try to run it up to 1 million likes, everyone. We have 5,000 people in here. We can easily run it up to 1 million likes, y'all. All right, we're gonna try to get to the next individual. Only do send a guest request if you think that being gay is wrong or immoral. Again, we're just looking for some debates, y'all. All right. What community guidelines? It doesn't tell me what specific ones. It just says community guidelines. All right. We're trying to get to the next person real quick. Please, again, only send a guest request if you disagree, y'all. 1 million speed runs? So real. Yo, what's up? How old are you? How old are you? For sure. Do you think that being gay is wrong or immoral? Why so? Okay, he's lagging anyway. We're gonna go to the next person. Please only send a guest request if you disagree, y'all. They're lagging even though people couldn't hear them. They were lagging anyway. Don't worry. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
I'm 14.
You gotta be 18 plus to join the live. It's TikTok rules, not mine. TikTok rules, everyone. 18 plus TikTok rules. We're trying to get to the next individual. Keep tapping that screen, everyone. Yo, what's up? How old are you? Hello?
Hello.
How old are you?
44.
For sure. Do you think that being gay is wrong or immoral?
It is wrong
Why so?
because it's wasting time. You're not reproducing. You're not getting anywhere with it.
Is it wrong for me to engage in intercourse with an infertile woman?
No.
Okay, but that doesn't lead to reproduction either.
Well, I mean, if someone has an issue or with body parts or they are sick in some way, they should die.
What?
If someone is sick or cannot function in a particular way, they should die.
When did I argue that?
Well, if somebody cannot reproduce, be it man or woman, right? I mean, that's just a sickness that or a misfortune on their part. I mean,
Ellie,
that's
you're
nice.
you're misunderstanding me. So when we're talking about the infertile individual, right? I'm talking from my perspective as a man who's fertile. Is it wrong for me to choose to engage with a woman who's infertile when I can choose to engage with a woman who's fertile?
But first thing first, you wouldn't know that off the bat.
Let's say I do. Is it wrong?
Let's say you do, but if that person has an infernal problem, that means it's something like a sickness. They can't function that way, right? But
it wouldn't be a sickness, but they don't have the ability to reproduce.
Well, they don't have the ability to reproduce, but they're still woman, and and vice versa. If a man cannot reproduce, he's still a man.
Yeah, I never disputed that. Again, well, what I'm telling you is that your basis for whether or not it's wrong is just man bad, man woman good, woman bad, right? Rather than it being based upon reproduction. Because if it was based upon reproduction, well, then you would consider it to be wrong for me to choose to engage with someone that I know is infertile.
Well, reproduction is not the only issue why it's wrong. It's just not natural.
What does natural mean?
Natural means that the way it was made to be. It's supposed to be that way.
Supposed to be. So that's just you the claim that you should not be gay. So why should you not be gay?
So let me ask you this.
Cameron, thank you for the $5, Cameron. No, gifts are not working on TikTok. They are only working through Venmo and Cash App, and then you can gift subs, but gifts are still not working. They've been away for like a month. But yeah, continue.
So let me ask you this. You listening? Right. So let's say all human beings go gay. What is up with the human race?
So gay people can still reproduce through IVF, in vitro fertilization, artificial insemination, and they can also reproduce through having intercourse with the opposite sex, as they've done so throughout the context of all history. And if everyone was gay, there would be markets that respond because they have a financial incentive to produce more children. So we would develop different types of technologies and whatnot to continue to develop more children. It would also be more socially normal to develop children through the context of IVF, right? Many people would just start families that way. Right. Instead of me having a family through the context of engaging with like my girlfriend, I would go through IVF. Right. So that would be one thing. Two. Right. Not everyone's going to be gay, and it's not even going to be a possible scenario where everyone is going to be gay. Right. That's just not how it works. Right. I can't just choose to be gay. You can't just choose to be gay. Right. There's nothing that's just going to make us gay. Autumn, thank you so much for the $2. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. So I don't know what you're talking about.
In some cases, some people choose to be gay.
No. So can you choose to be gay?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I don't want to be gay.
Can you choose to do it?
If I want to go that route, I could go that route, but I don't like that route.
Okay, Elliot. If you can choose to do it, prove it to me right now. Tell me you find me sexually attractive, and then just switch back.
Hell no.
Wait, but then prove it. You said you can do it, so prove that you can do it.
I just told you I don't like it.
I understand, but you can just choose to like it real quick. Tell me that you like it, right? And then switch back real quick, and then don't like it.
That's not me, bro.
Wait, so you can't choose?
No, I can't choose.
So if you can choose, prove it.
I can't.
You can't prove it?
No.
You can't prove it? Okay, so if you can't prove it, then you can't choose.
So you think being gay is okay?
Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with being gay. Absolutely, being gay is okay. Yeah.
Okay, if you say so.
Yeah, what's wrong with it?
It's just naturally wrong. Naturally wrong. It's naturally wrong.
No, because you're just saying it's wrong. You're restating the claim that it's wrong because it exists in nature, right? We see many different species exhibit it in nature, but just because it exists in nature doesn't mean it's right. But there are many things that are not natural that you don't consider to be wrong. Is it natural for me to? By the way, I'm playing Forza chat. I'm just driving around. It's just for stimming. You don't think is it natural for me to be talking to you on TikTok right now? Is this natural?
On TikTok, it's not natural.
Yeah, are you doing something wrong by talking to me over TikTok right now?
No, we debated.
What?
We debated, it's not wrong.
Yeah, we're debating. Yeah. Again, it's not natural for us to be debating on TikTok, yet you don't consider it to be wrong. So just because something is not natural, right, doesn't mean that it's right or wrong under your worldview. So like, I just don't see a reason why you would say that being gay is wrong here.
Because again, we're going in circles. It can't. It's just wasting time. It cannot reproduce. It cannot reach anywhere with it. What is
So now you went back to the reproduction point.
What is the ultimate reason? What is the ultimate reason for sex?
The ultimate reason for sex? There's no one reason, right? There are many different reasons.
What is the ultimate reason?
Pleasure.
No.
Yeah.
You're wrong.
Okay, well, that's how it's mostly used.
No. Reproduction is the main
reproduction
reason.
is not how it's mostly used. That's a lot.
Let me finish. Let me finish.
Dude, you're the one that cut me off. What are you talking about?
Then reproduction is the main reason for sex. What comes with it is the pleasure.
Okay, so again, the most times when people are having sex, they're doing so for pleasure or they're doing so for expression of love, right? Only about 5% of sex leads to reproduction. Well, I promise you, every single time in my life that I've engaged in intercourse, it has been not to produce a child. I promise you that.
Well, you have your reasons, but the main reason, you have your reasons, and other people may have their reasons, but the main reason is for reproduction.
No, it's not. The main reason is for pleasure. Again, most people do not use it. If it was reproduction, then contraceptions like birth control, condoms would not be so socially normal and widely used. Okay?
Yeah, but that is something that came after to avoid reproduction. People who don't want reproduction, but because
which is most people.
The possibility lies when you're having sex, reproduction will take place. But the main reason for sex is reproduction. But pleasure comes along with it.
No. So again, what do you mean by the main reason? Right? Because when I'm saying the main reason, I'm referring to how it's mostly used. What are you referring to?
What I'm trying to get across is that reproduction, sex is there for reproduction.
Yes, if you engage in sex, there can be reproduction. If you're both fertile and it's vaginal.
All right. Sexual intercourse brings reproduction.
Not all sexual intercourse brings reproduction.
Between a man and a woman.
Not all sex. Not all sexual intercourse between a man and a woman yields to reproduction. I promise you, every single time I've engaged in straight intercourse, because I'm straight, right, has not led to reproduction. I promise you that.
No, but a healthy man and a healthy woman, a woman who can bear children,
I am healthy,
and a man,
and my girlfriend is also healthy.
Right, but what I'm saying is that if you'll keep having sexual intercourse naturally, at some period in time, she will get pregnant.
Well, it hasn't happened yet, thankfully.
Well, something may be wrong.
Well, no, she's just on birth control.
Well, that is what's wrong.
That's not what's wrong. That's completely fine.
Yeah.
What's wrong with her being on birth control?
Okay, if you all are looking to have kids, then she will keep having birth control.
Yeah, we're not looking to have kids. She's going to stay on birth control.
Wait. You didn't answer my question. If you all want to start a family, will she continue being on birth control?
If we wanted, she would get off birth control.
Well, okay. Well, then being on birth control is not a natural thing. Is not something that
you being on TikTok debating me right now is not natural. You driving a car is not natural. Using a vaccination is not natural. I don't know. Most of the food you eat is not natural. What are you talking about, bro?
I guess you're just missing the point, bro. You're just missing the point.
How am I missing the point?
Because the ultimate reason for sex is reproduction. What comes with it, along with it?
I don't think the ultimate reason for sex is reproduction.
Well, the ultimate prize for sex is reproduction.
No, it's not. The ultimate prize is going to be expression of love and pleasure in most circumstances.
No,
I promise you, the prize seems to be the very end of it.
Yo, it comes along with love and affection and pleasure, but the ultimate reason for sex is reproduction.
No, it's the big O.
Bro, you just don't want to take my point, bro. But that's okay.
You just keep restating the same claim, and I don't even know what standard you're basing it off of. All you're saying is that you want it to be used in the context of reproduction. You're not giving any argument. That's all you're saying.
Yes, but what I'm saying, you don't understand what I'm saying. No, without reproduction, without reproduction, that's the end of mankind. It's the end.
Without reproduction, it's the end. No. So let me ask you this question. Someone who's infertile, is it wrong for them to have intercourse?
No, it's not wrong.
No, it's not wrong. Is it wrong for an infertile individual to have gay intercourse?
Yes, it's wrong.
Why?
Because it's gay.
Okay, so it's not about whether or not it leads to reproduction. It's about the fact that they're gay. So again, you've given me the same argument that a kindergartner would give me. Why is being gay wrong? Because it's gay. That's not an argument. You're just restating the claim that you think that being gay is wrong.
Okay, let's say the man, if the two men who have been together go with a woman who can reproduce.
Wait, sorry, say that one more time.
The two men who engage in sex are healthy enough to reproduce with a woman. Why waste the opportunity? Why go down that road?
Why waste the opportunity? Because they're gay. They don't want to engage with a woman. They want to engage with a man.
Oh my God! Well, that's wrong. That's wrong. It's just wrong. It's just wrong.
Well, why is that wrong?
It's just wrong.
It's just wrong. That's what a kindergartner says. Can you give me anything better than a kindergartner would?
Well, it will give you the same kindergarten experience.
Yeah, Elliot, you're giving me the same argument as someone who can barely color in the lines. Okay, can you give me an actual legitimate argument?
So why is it right? You tell me. You asking me why it's wrong. Why it's right?
Why is it right?
Yeah, why it's right.
I'm not saying that being gay is right or wrong, the same way I'm not saying that being straight is right or wrong. It simply just is. It's morally neutral to be straight. It's morally neutral to be gay.
Well, is it you asking the question is it wrong?
Yeah.
So I asking you the question, is it right?
I don't think it's right or wrong. The same way I don't think it's right or wrong to be straight. It simply just is. The same way that if I go into the forest and I pick up a rock from the ground, right? Is it right or wrong?
So is it right to not like
Oh, he just left. I think it was the glitch. I think he got the glitch because we forgot to tell him to turn on the fucking camera. My bad, everyone. Tap that screen, everyone. Let's try to get to 1 million likes. If you want to support me, Venmo, Cash App in the bio, everyone. That's the only way to gift me right now, y'all. Yo, what's up? How old are you? Hello?
Yes. How you doing?
Yeah, do you think that being gay is wrong or moral?
I do think it's wrong, and I'll say for this reason. I believe because the planet is fully populated, we're in a privileged position. It's one of those things that if this planet suffered an apocalyptic event and 6 people survived, 3 men, 3 women, clearly it will be understood what will have to be done next. What kind of fruit you will have to take with you. We have a fully populated planet.
Okay. So then being gay is not wrong today because we have a fully populated planet.
But would it be wrong back then?
Wait. So you don't think it's wrong today?
What? I'm
Wait,
asking
so
you the question.
is being gay wrong today?
I started out why I was wrong.
So you do think it's wrong?
Yeah, I started out.
Okay.
We
So then
started out the whole conversation.
why is being gay wrong today?
Today. I thought I just explained that to you.
You didn't.
I did.
No, you talked about an apocalyptic event. I'm talking today.
I'm talking about the basic reason why there's a reason to reproduce.
Yeah. So why is being gay wrong today?
Yeah, because your argument to the other guy is that the main basic for having sex was not to reproduce, was to have pleasure. I beg to differ.
The main basis for it is absolutely pleasure. That's how most people use it.
If it wasn't the most important natural reason to reproduce, then you wouldn't try to stop reproduction.
Say that one more time.
If it wasn't the basic reason for sex is to reproduce, then you wouldn't need contraceptions to stop the reproduction.
No, I'm not disputing the idea that a function of sex is reproduction. I never disputed that. What I am disputing, though, is that the main purpose or the main intention behind engaging in intercourse is reproduction. Because most people use intercourse for pleasure and expression of love, not for reproduction. Reproduction is used in certain scenarios, right? But it's mostly used in the context of our lives, in the context of expression of love and pleasure.
No, but I believe we use it wrong.
Okay, well, you can say we use it wrong, but that's how it's mostly used.
Okay, because if like I said, if the basic need if it was basically for just having pleasure, then we wouldn't use contraceptives. We would just take what comes with it naturally, and everybody would be happy.
You're saying we wouldn't use contraception if it didn't lead to reproduction? Sure, yeah, of course we wouldn't, right? But that doesn't mean anything. Right. I'm not disputing the fact that we use contraception because it reduces the likelihood of there being reproduction. It's exactly what I do here.
Right. So now we understand what's natural and what's not.
Yeah. So is it natural for you to be on the phone right now talking to me on TikTok?
It's as natural as the technology makes it.
It's not natural. Okay.
Why not? Did we make it? Did we produce it?
Yeah, humans making it doesn't mean it's natural, because if humans making it means it's natural, then humans engaging in gay intercourse is natural.
Well, if that's the case, if I make a hammer to hit nails, and then somebody uses that same hammer to unalive somebody, which one is natural and what's not?
Are you saying natural in the context is it's used for its intended function?
What it's made for. What it's made for.
So that's a different notion of natural than I was using. Okay. So if you're talking about it's used for its intended function, you're presupposing God here, because there's no intended function behind evolution if it's naturalistic. It just would happen to function a particular way. Intentions are derivative of mental states.
So do you believe we are what do you believe? There's a God, or we evolutionized?
I don't believe in a God, but evolution isn't contradictory to believing in a God. You can believe in a God and still believe in evolution. I would hope that you still believe in evolution. There's sufficient evidence, very clear evidence.
I agree with development, even though we created. I agree with development. If that's what evolution, my idea of
evolution is adaptation, mutation, and natural selection. It's not like Pokemon. You don't turn from Chimchar to an Infernape, right? You don't turn from Squirtle to Blastoise, right? Right. So it's going to be small changes in allele frequency over time.
I believe that evolution really only happens in the mind and how we think. That's it. We don't go after limbs or anything like that.
No. So we can observe evolution happening with physical traits and characteristics in reality. Right. For example, we can see this with human beings. Wisdom teeth. I only had 2 wisdom teeth. I only had to get 2 wisdom teeth taken out. My girlfriend had to get 4 taken out. I had an adaptation, right, that allowed me to have less unnecessary teeth. Right.
You wouldn't call that an anomaly?
That's not I don't know if you'd say that's an anomaly. That's an adaptation. Many people out there only have 2 wisdom teeth.
So I mean, when I say anomaly, like a rare occurrence.
Well, even if it's rare, that doesn't mean it's good or bad. Sure, right? But I don't know. I don't know if I would consider it rare. I don't know how prevalent it is to only have 2 wisdom teeth.
I thought evolution was a succession of a thing into to next stages, into other stages.
No. Evolution is just change in allele frequency over time. The changes could be positive, the changes could be negative, but typically they're ordered to natural selection or whatever allows for continual reproduction. I am getting word though that like it's not rare, so if it wouldn't be considered an anomaly.
Okay, well, so evolution can go in any direction. It don't have to. If it starts out negative, it don't have to stay negative. If it starts out positive, it don't have to stay positive.
Yeah, it's just different changes in traits over time. Yeah.
All right, so then what's actually the succession of evolution?
What do you mean the succession of evolution?
If it can go back and forth, what is evolution a progression or not?
What do you mean by progression, right? I would say it typically leads towards progression because the negative traits do not lead towards reproduction in a typical sense. Okay.
Interesting.
Right? Yeah. And by negative in this context, it doesn't mean in the context of morals. It means in the context of whether or not it leads to reproduction. Okay. So like again, this specifically could be seen through like, if they say don't, like it's just different ways things are formed, right? Like, I don't want to go into talking about that. Let me talk about like, if people have less wisdom teeth, they're less likely to have issues attributed with the wisdom teeth, right? Also it could just, and that could increase their rate of survivability, which survivability, would allow for these traits to continue on. So it's not just reproduction, it's also survivability. Survivability might lead to reproduction, but it just depends.
Right. So survive.
But these are just for descriptively what traits are passed on. But again, descriptively what traits are passed on doesn't determine to us how we ought to act or how we should act. It simply just describes to us how it currently functions.
So I like the word you use, survivability. So is being gay a survivability or not?
Being gay does not affect survivability. No.
So if I want
it is a neutral characteristic.
What about continuing your genes?
In terms of reproduction? So gay people can still reproduce and do continue to reproduce.
But they need technology to do it.
Not necessarily. Gay people have produced children through intercourse with the opposite sex throughout the context of all society.
Oh, so they need to do it naturally in order to reproduce.
If you're saying that they have to do it naturally, no, you can reproduce through IVF, in vitro fertilization, or through artificial insemination. But I brought those up, and you're like, oh, but that's not natural. Talk about it in the natural context. And then when I brought it up in the natural context, you're like, oh, they can only do so naturally? No, I just described to you.
So they can do so.
Please listen. I just described to you that they can do so through multiple different methods, right? Not just one.
So they need technology.
No, you don't need technology. I gave you dude, are you listening to me, man? I just described this to you. Like, this is not a difficult concept.
So the things, the ways that you said they can reproduce, that don't have nothing to do with the advancement of technology?
So advancement in technology could increase our abilities to reproduce. Like, for example, right, if we had an advancement in technology where people didn't have to carry fetuses and embryos in the womb, right, many people would not go through the natural methods to produce children because it would drastically increase the risk that they would be at harm or die. Okay? That would be an advancement in medical technology that would allow us to produce more children through safer methods.
Safer methods.
Yeah, that's exactly what we're talking about here, right? We're actually able to produce more children now, right? In family context, right? Because it is the case that we have the ability to plan, right? So when typically people have the ability to plan, they will produce more children, right? If they have the ability to plan, rather than if they have a kid like earlier in their life and they have to take care of that kid. Right. But the reason why we've seen fertility rates decrease, right, even though it is the case that people can have more children given contraceptions, is because unplanned pregnancies are decreasing. Right. All right. And then secondly, it would be the case that quality of life is increasing. So as quality of life is increased, people have chose to have less children because it's less of a necessity.
Okay. Well, I still describe natural as across the board with all species from plant life to animal life, and in order for all species to survive, uh, natural intercourse must be made to reproduce and to survive.
Yeah, but we wouldn't say like what animals are doing are right or wrong because they're not moral agents, right? We're going to talk about moral responsibility when we can talk about entities in which are rational enough to comprehend responsibility. Okay? Like, I don't know why you're talking about morality as it relates to other animals when they're not moral agents.
I hear how you framing the conversation, but I'm giving my total worldview and understanding of what is natural and what would be considered unnatural based on the survival of humanity. I think we come from a privileged planet where it's totally populated and we have everything we need so that we can have discussions like this because we got everything. But if we had lack of things, we really would get down to the natural instinct of survival and what needs to be done to ensure our survival. So that's where conversations
we can still ensure our survival and do what needs to be done in our current society while also being gay, while also being celibate, while also choosing not to have children if we don't want to have children on an individual standpoint. So again, what you're talking about is literally unnecessary as fuck, right?
You cannot.
Like, for example, is it wrong for me to play Fortnite? No, right? Would it be wrong for me to play Fortnite if there was only one person or only 5 people left on the planet and they need me to go out and do things for us to be able to survive? Right? Like, completely fundamentally different position.
It would be wrong. It would be selfish.
So you see how that's not relevant at all?
It is relevant.
Literally, it's not relevant to me
Because
whether or not I ask it. Hold up. Yeah, it's not relevant to the question of me asking, is it wrong for me to play Fortnite? Because we're talking about today. We're talking about in the context that we're currently in.
That's why I said we're in a privileged position today. That
So
we talk
do you
about
think it's
things
wrong
like
for
this.
people to be gay or for people to engage in gay intercourse today?
Yeah.
Yes. Why is it wrong today?
Because the premise still stands. Like, all right, whether it's today and tomorrow something happens.
Holy shit! We literally just went over this, dude.
Does your mind change based on your situations? Or are you gay all the time, or are you straight when the situation changes and you have to do something to
everyone is going to be gay who is gay all the time, right? You can't just choose to be straight. That's not how it works.
All right. If that's the case, if something was to happen and the only survivors were gay, then humanity would cease with them.
No, because again, people who are gay, D Barber, we just went over this and I just explained this to you. Did you hear anything that I said in this conversation? Or did it go completely in one ear and out the other?
But you have to understand, you're talking from a privileged position where you don't have to worry about
the same thing over and over again. I just heard you. Please respond to my question.
Technology dictates.
Hey, what did I just say to you?
What you mean? You said like nothing I said even matters.
No, that's
basically what you're saying.
You're not listening to a single word I'm saying. Okay, you're not going to know what I'm saying.
I don't think you're taking in the context the seriousness of this conversation.
Hey, D Barber, this conversation's not productive. Is there anything that you actually want to provide that's productive here? You're not engaging with anything I'm saying. You're not listening to what I'm saying. I've explained things multiple times in a row, and you've took nothing from what I've said. It's simply gone in one ear and out the other. So, would you like to provide anything of legitimacy?
I think you believe that you're the only one that can be right in the conversation.
No,
and I don't think you're even considering what I'm saying. I am
completely considering, and I gave you responses to everything that you have brought up in this conversation. And you have simply not listened to and not engaged with the arguments that I've brought up. Right? I've given you very basic arguments here.
All right, so let me leave you with something positive. I believe the conversation is much, much more serious than you understand that it is. I'm 52 years old. I don't know how old you are, and I'm not taking away nothing from you because you may be younger than me. But I'm thinking as time goes on, with everyone, ideas change about how they think about a certain thing. And you may think more serious about it later on in life. Now, you don't believe whether it's right or wrong. It just is. And that's your perspective. That's your prerogative. But as you grow in life, and hopefully, God forbid, any crazy events happen where wars get any worse and somebody decides to hit a button.
Hey Barber,
the
I've
choice
I've heard
has
you
to
say the
fight.
same thing 10 times in a row.
I
Thank you
know.
for
I know it irritates you.
thank
I
you
know it
for
irritates
restating
you.
the claim I've already heard you say 10 times. Thank you very much.
All
Can
right.
you provide any response to anything that I brought up in the conversation?
I believe you. I believe you just you're going to think the way you think right now today. That's all I can say.
Yeah, okay, you're saying that my positions are going to change. That's not relevant to this conversation. Of course, throughout time, my positions are going to change. That does not relate to how my position is currently on this topic. I never said my positions are never going to change. I never came on my live acting like my positions are never going to change. I will all the time admit that my positions have changed many times on this live, and they are constantly subject to change. But you saying that has no relevance to this conversation. Can you actually respond to any of the arguments that I've made, or are you simply just going to restate your original premise?
I believe under what I responded to you was completely good for the conversation. You may have never considered you may have never considered what I said up to this point. You've probably had never
I've heard what you've said a million times on my life. I promise you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Well,
what you've brought up is not unique, right? I've engaged with it. I've given you my responses that I typically provide as it relates to these scenarios. And again, you didn't respond to any of it. Like I'm giving you a space. I'm giving you a legitimate platform right now in front of 4,000 people to tell me what your opinion is, and you're refraining from doing so as it relates to my specific questions.
So you don't know what my opinion is yet?
I don't know what your response is to my arguments.
So nothing I said.
Hugh, thank you for the $6.90. I appreciate it, Hugo. Thank you so much.
Nothing I said was relevant to what you said? Nothing?
Not in terms of my arguments, no.
And your argument is it wrong being... I told you no. I said I believe it's unnatural. That's my response. And I gave you reasons why.
Yeah,
but,
you said that it was unnatural. How did I respond to that? We talked about what natural is.
Well,
we went through what my position is in terms of how we define it. Your notion of what natural is simply just what is ever going to yield reproduction. Okay?
Right, because it shows
if it's simply
life.
whatever is going to yield reproduction, right? I asked you about me engaging in intercourse with an infertile woman. You don't think that's wrong, okay? Then you brought up the scenario. The reason why being gay is wrong, right, today is because if we were in some apocalyptic society, right, and there were 6 people left and everyone was gay, well, then we wouldn't be able to reproduce. I responded to that. We would still be able to reproduce. There are ways in which we can reproduce. I gave you those ways. You never responded to those ways, okay?
I did respond.
No,
I did respond. I said you're relying heavily on technology. You're relying heavily on technology, not on just the ability to be able to reproduce naturally. You have to rely on technology.
And why is that an argument against what I'm saying?
Because you can do it naturally. You don't need technology to reproduce.
Why do you have to do it naturally? Why is that? What I already brought this up. Is it wrong for me to engage in oral sex with my girlfriend?
Is it wrong for you to do that? You could do what you want.
Is it wrong? That's not answering my question.
I'll put it like this: because I'm religious, I believe any form of sex is wrong before marriage.
Okay, so
before marriage.
How do you know that your religion is accurate in describing what's right and wrong? There we go.
How do I know?
Mm-hmm.
If my religion is right or wrong?
Yeah.
Because I've benefited from it in the greatest way.
Well, friends and
I married the woman I love. We love each other. Even though we don't have children together, we have a blended.
Nope, he just got removed for community guidelines. Yeah, sub chat. We are on the sub chat right now. He just got removed. Only send a guest request if you disagree. We are just looking for some debates. Everyone, let's try to get on to the next individual. If you want to support me, Venmo, Cash App in the bio. If you like my content, follow me if you're ready. Keep tapping that screen. Let's try to run it up to 1 million likes before I do end it today. We've got about 1 hour left on the live, y'all. 1 more hour left on the live. I might try to go to 6:50 and I'll be a little late to my class. I might do that. That might just be how we do it here. I think I could make it on time if I end at 6:53 and I get 6 hours. Don't be late. It's fine, chat. It's really not that bad. No, dude, don't be late. Okay, chat. Okay. I'll go for 5 hours and 55 minutes so that I could be on time. Lindsay, I appreciate the subscription. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Don't do that, Parker. Well, okay. I love y'all. I love y'all. Thanks for looking out for me, chat. What class? Money and banking. Money and banking. But keep tapping that screen, everyone. Let's try to get to 1,000,000 likes, y'all. I just wanted to be able to finish chat. Yo, what's up? How old are you? 5 hours. How old are you?
I'm 23.
You're far away from your mic. Is there any way you can get closer to your mic?
I'm 23.
Yeah, for sure. What's your birth year?
December.
Birth
1999.
Year. And you said you're 23?
Yeah, 24. I'm heading to 24 this year. 20th December 1999.
Okay, for sure. Do you think that being gay is wrong or moral?
It's wrong.
For sure. Why so?
I want to ask you a question.
Oh, dude, what the fuck is the profile picture? Yo, oh my gosh. That was outrageous, chat. Oh my gosh. Holy shit. I did not see that. Oh my gosh. Chat, why is that allowed on TikTok? Why did TikTok allow that? Like, actually. That didn't get banned? That is unbelievable. Chat, it was literally someone, like, legs up, wide open, and it was just something covering it. You know what I mean? Legs up, wide open, you know, just... But it was covered. It was covered. But still, dude, like, what the fuck, dude? Why do you have that as your profile picture, bro? What the hell? Someone saw it. Someone saw it. And they said it in the chat, and I was like, what? Let me check. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
15.
Ooh, fetus.
But it's wrong, though.
You're a fetus. You're a fetus. You're a fetus. Let's go to the next person. Only send a guest request if you disagree, everyone. I was looking away. I get you. I get you. That was outrageous, Chad. That was outrageous. All right, we're going to try to get to the next individual, everyone. I do want to try to get to 5 hours, everyone. So fucking bad. I want to get to 5 hours. You know how like punctual I am with like the times? I've always got to get like the same times every day. So me getting 5 hours today feels weird already. You know, if I'm getting less than that, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm a failure. Yo, what's up? How old are you? How old are you? Okay, we're gonna go to the next person. Please only send a guest request if you disagree. We are just looking for some debates, y'all. It's okay, Parker. Yeah, I know. But I feel bad. I feel bad. Don't skip class. I'm not gonna skip. I was gonna be a little late, maybe. But yeah, again, if you want to support me, Venmo, Cash App in the bio, everyone. Yo, what's up? How old are you? You're here every day anyways. I know. Tomorrow, I think it's gonna be 5 hours or something. Tomorrow might be 5 hours because I'm hanging out with my girlfriend later in the day. All right, let's try to get the next individual, everyone. Sleep is good for you. It is really good for you. But I do sleep. The bags under my eyes, they're genetic, so they're going to be there regardless of how much I sleep. Aurora, thank you so much for the subscription. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. By the way, everyone, we hit over 18 subs today. 1,800 subs. 1,800 subs. That's actually wild, chat. 1836. We're on the way to 2K, y'all. That's so close. We're so close. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
18.
What's your birth year?
05.
Do you think that being gay is wrong or moral?
I think it's wrong
What's that?
because, well, I'm gay, but I have a girlfriend and she doesn't know how to love me right.
Yo, what's up? How old are you?
30.
For sure. Do you think that being gay is wrong or moral?
Yes, it is. It's wrong.
Why so?
Because two men cannot populate children. And two cannot do the same neither.
Yeah, is it wrong for me to engage in intercourse with an infertile woman?
No, it's not.
That doesn't lead to children either. That doesn't populate.
No, you guys cannot populate. However, men and women are supposed to generate children on the earth. And you guys need each other for that. Just because she's infertile don't mean she can't have a close sister or someone else carry you guys' child.
So you think I should have sex with her sister?
Okay, not a sister. I call my friend sister.
James,
but
I
a
appreciate the
friend.
cash app. Thank you so much for the $2. Okay, so you just mean like a friend? Still, okay. So you could do that with people who are gay. You could have a friend, right? Who wants to be the surrogate? Yo, Janelle, I appreciate the subscription. Thank you so much.
Well, why would you want to confuse your child with two men or two women as
It doesn't confuse them. We actually can look at the impacts in terms of child development between gay relationships and straight relationships and how they impact children's development. And we see that there's no differences in the outcomes with children's development with gay parents versus straight parents.
you're still confusing that child? That child does not have a mother and a father in its home.
Yeah, that's not necessarily confusing, and also even if it is confusing, doesn't mean anything, right? My dad working a particular job could be confusing to me, right? That doesn't mean anything.
Your dad and having a job has nothing to do with having a relationship with you as a kid. That's your dad and his job.
Yeah, okay. Well, actually, it does, because whether or not he's there, right, is going to be dependent on the job, right?
That's y'all.
It
family
does
situation.
impact my relationship.
That's a family situation if your dad's not there because he's at work.
Yeah, it's also a family situation for parents to be gay. What's your point?
No. My point is you need a man and a woman to produce children. And it's not right to be gay. And that's my
But in this
opinion.
scenario, a man and a woman engaging intercourse didn't lead to reproduction. Here, I'll just ask you this question. Is oral sex wrong?
Before marriage, yes.
Oh, is this because of religion?
Yes.
Okay, so how do you know that your religion is true to then claim that being gay is wrong by virtue of your religion being true?
Because what I read in my Bible.
Okay,
No
what do
sex
you...
before marriage.
Sure, M, thank you so much for the subscription. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. How do you know the Bible is accurate in describing what's right and wrong?
Well, when I pray on what? When I pray and get different I want to say like dreams or visitations from like angels, I'm provided with the scriptures that I've read, or it's similar to something that I've read in the Bible.
Here, I'll ask you this question. So you accept the conclusions formed from your spiritual experiences with these angels or whatever you're referencing. How do you differentiate that between the spiritual experiences claimed by other religions, like Prophet Muhammad with the angel Gabriel, that would contradict your particular religious beliefs?
Well, I don't contradict anything because I don't.
No, you do. You saying Jesus is God contradicts what Islam says about Jesus. They say Jesus is a prophet, not God.
Jesus is God's son. I never said.
Am I God's son?
I'm sorry?
Am I God's son?
Yes.
So what is different between me and Jesus?
He's perfect in God's way.
So is he God? Is he a part of the Trinity?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So Jesus is God. Okay. So Muslims believe Jesus is not God. Christians believe Jesus is God. Okay. They contradict each other, right?
Muslims can believe what they want to believe.
Okay, but they have spiritual experiences
at the end of
that contradict yours.
Everybody is about to meet their maker. I don't judge you by that. That's not my job. My job is to love everybody. However, now your question above your head is why is being gay wrong, and I told you my reason. And now you're talking about Muslims.
Yes. So I gave you reason too, right? The reason why I am is because the basis for your claim that being gay is wrong is dependent on your religion being true. So if you don't have a process to differentiate the truth of your religion from the falsehood of religions that contradict it, well, then you would have no process to be able to say that is justified that being gay is wrong.
Being gay is wrong. That don't mean I don't love nobody because you're gay. I'm still going to love you the same. It's wrong.
Yeah, but you saying it's wrong is related to the Bible, right? If you can't actually justify the Bible in terms of its truth factor to me, well, then you can't justify the claim that being gay is wrong, because being gay is wrong depends on the claim that Christianity is true.
The Christian is not justifying.
You just tell him to argue. I'll listen to his argument.
I know. I'm telling him to say what he got to say.
Is he a little nervous or shy?
Probably a little bit.
That's fine. Don't worry. And no pressure, man.
All I'm gonna say is, man, if I don't even want to get into it. You know what I'm saying? I don't even want to get into it. You know,
You sound like you kind of want to. You're like halfway in, halfway out. It's up to you.
Yeah, I kind of want to, but you know, it's just all about doing the right thing at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, if for people have choices to do, you know what I'm saying, to do what they want. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah, so why would it be wrong for someone to engage in gay intercourse then? Is it because of scripture?
Yes.
Of course, because of scripture, just because I'm of course I'm a Christian as well, but because we believe in, you know what I'm saying, the scripture of Jesus Christ and the Bible of trying to do it the right way. So
yeah, so then I would just ask you about that, right?
So for the people who choose to do the things that they want to do, you know what I'm saying, that's it's just my personal opinion, and
yes, we are married.
Opinion. So
yeah, so well then my question would just be again, how do we know that these scriptures are reliable in describing this? Because again, it doesn't seem like the spiritual experience you brought up, the conclusions formed from that, are a valid form of justification.
At the end of the day, for the people, because I had this argument, not even about this subject, just about scripture, God, the Bible, where we gonna go when we die or leave. I said, for me personally, if reading the Bible, believing in God is gonna save my life, and we believe that there's a heaven and a hell, and heaven and hell, I'm gonna do the things that I'm gonna do the things regardless if people believe it's real or not. That's gonna get me in heaven. And then, you know what I'm saying, for the people that you know what I'm saying, that don't believe that, that's at the end of the day, that's something that's, hey, I mean, I ain't saying being gay is gonna get you to heaven or hell, because it's your heart and you believe in it, and God, which God give us all our own choices to make our decisions. So you know what I'm saying, we could change any time, like you said earlier when you was talking to the other guy. So, you know.
Yeah, so if you want to relate to this, it seems like what's up?
To me, it ain't no, I don't know. It ain't no being gay and then, of course, people can change or whatever, but I don't feel like nobody should be on a platform saying, okay, well, yeah, it's okay. What if you're gay for 5 to 7 years or 10 years and then you want to not be gay no more and do the family thing with a wife and all your children and a white picket fence? That's not cool. I'm not promoting that. No, it's not right being gay at all, cool. Period.
You spread diseases and stuff.
Yeah, so straight people spread diseases. There are certain diseases or STDs that are more likely to be spread among straight individuals than gay individuals. So I don't know why you're only acknowledging the diseases spread by gay individuals. That doesn't make any sense. Also, like as it relates to like me arguing this, right? You'd have to give me any argument against me. You're not giving me any actual argument. You're just saying that you disagree with me. That's exactly kind of like I'm not trying to be rude. That's what a kindergartner says.
When you and Mr. Barber was online, and the question for you asked him if it was 6 people left on the earth, how could you guys repopulate? If it was 6 men left, okay. However, it was asked, if 6 men were left on Earth, there's no repopulating. You guys are all
regardless of whether or not they're straight or gay.
Pass out, right? You guys are all gonna just wait until each other pass away. There's not gonna be no repopulating. You're not gonna have a kid. None of that. You guys are just gonna farm and keep farming until all you guys have the last breath. There's not going to be no
same thing if they're celibate, same thing if they're gay, and same thing if they're straight. You understand that regardless whether they're gay, straight, or celibate, that means that they're not going to be able to produce children in this scenario.
Celibate is a choice. That's a choice.
Yeah.
Celibacy is a choice.
Yeah, is it wrong for me to be celibate throughout my whole life?
You can be celibate throughout your whole life. That's probably that's how you feel. You're probably insecure, or feel like you cannot go out and seek a woman. Me? So you decide to be celibate. That's what you just said. You asked if it was okay for you to be celibate.
Yeah, I was asking if it's okay for me to be celibate all my life.
And if that's your choice, yes.
Yeah,
that's your choice.
Yeah, sure. So, again, but that doesn't lead to reproduction. So the idea is not whether or not it leads to reproduction. It's going to be based and predicated off of the notion of the
Okay,
Bible.
so
But we
if
provided no
you're saying if you
justification for
don't
that. Hold up. We provided
if
no
you don't want to
justification.
reproduce, you can be gay. Basically,
Okay.
is what you're saying.
No. That's not what I'm saying.
No,
Right? People who are
even
gay
to
can
adult.
reproduce all the time. Being gay is not a choice. It simply just is the state of reality, or is your state of sexuality.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but like the point I was getting to is that you provided no actual legitimate basis for us to justify Christianity over other religions or other like beliefs and claims. Okay, so if we have no actual legitimate way to differentiate that, and instead it's just based upon some standard of faith, how is that any different from me choosing to have faith in any other religion or choosing to have faith in any concept like me having an imaginary friend?
No, it's not an imaginary friend. Even your people in your comments are even saying the same thing. If there were 10 men on the island, there's nothing happening.
My thing
Nothing's
is,
happening with you guys.
If it was,
You guys are all
Yeah,
just
regardless whether or not they're straight, gay, or celibate, you're not making any point there that's actually legitimate.
If it was a 10, okay, my point. If it
doesn't
was
matter.
10 gay
People in
men on the
prison ain't having
island,
babies.
people in prison's
being
not having
sex.
babies. They having sex with
women
each
in
other
prison
all the
having sex
time.
with each other are not having
All
babies.
the time, and they're not impregnating each other.
So it's
So
a
let's just leave
selfish
it there.
act.
Yeah, again, it's not about impregnation, right? Because if it's about pregnating someone, well, then it would be the case that you'd care about scenarios that didn't lead to someone being pregnant, like two people who are married for a long time and then one of them's infertile, like engaging in intercourse, right? But you don't think that that's wrong. So again, it's always just going to be based upon, under your view, right, the religion, right? And if you can't justify the religion, well, then there's no justified basis to say that being gay is wrong.
It's not even about if somebody that don't even have a religion is on here. I can guarantee you is going to say the same thing.
Yeah, and they're going to have no
think
argument either.
It's not right.
Yeah, and
It's
they have
not
no
right.
argument. They have no argument as well. Like I debate people
So
on this topic all the time.
Is your girlfriend a real girl, or is that just what
A
they
real
want to be
girl?
called?
What do you mean a real girl?
Yeah, me
What do you
as
mean
a
a real
woman.
girl?
Like I was born with women body parts. So I'm saying,
Is she
your
biologically
girlfriend-
female? Yes.
Yes. Okay. So exactly.
But
why?
people who are trans women, they're also real women. Just letting you know, they're
No,
also real girls.
No, they're not, sweetie.
They are.
No, they're not real girls
like
or real women.
By definition.
By definition,
We're talking about biological.
not biological, but by
Yeah, I'm
definition.
not
they
saying that trans women are biologically female. That was never the claim. But they are women.
You're not women
They're
because you
not-
can't.
they're
you
not a
can't,
woman.
This the thing. I'm gonna say this, Brian. Transactional women cannot carry us. They want to take the clout of a real woman so bad. You cannot carry a baby for 9 months. You're not having cycles every day.
Wait, neither does my mom. Wait, hold up, man. Neither does my mom. Wait, neither does my mom.
Huh?
Neither does my mom. My mom can't reproduce anymore. She's too old. I appreciate the subscription. Thank you so much.
Anymore.
Your mom made you.
Anymore.
So that was irrelevant.
Well, I can, Sweet Pea, thank you for the subscription. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. 1 in 5,000 cis women, 1 in 5,000 biological females are born without a uterus. They will not be able to reproduce either, right? They will never be able to reproduce.
That's by a natural defect or a natural cause. That's not by choice. They didn't say.
Okay, I could just talk about someone who's celibate, right? But like again, it's also not by choice. If someone was, if someone who's a trans woman, that's also not by choice. If they could choose, they would have a uterus.
But it doesn't matter if you choose or not. A trans woman would never be able to take the clout of a real woman and go through and feel the emotions.
A trans woman is a real woman, but again, having a period does not make you a woman, right? My sister my sister doesn't have periods. She's still a woman.
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
My sister doesn't have periods. She's still a woman, right? There are people I know that can't reproduce, that can't carry children, who are still women, right? You're not making any claim here. What's that?
They were born with women body parts, right?
Yes, they were born biological.
So again, all you're saying is that you define.
They still have the emotions of a real woman.
Can I explain the difference in this conversation? We're just defining these terms differently. That's all it is, right? The way that I'm defining the term is based upon a set of social and cultural norms that people typically associate themselves with, okay? That's what I'm talking about. Whereas under your view, you're talking about like some sort of biological characteristics. And I'm not disputing the existence of these biological characteristics. I don't dispute sex, okay? But what I'm saying is that I see a difference between sex and gender. I don't see why you're laughing. There's no illegitimacy under this definition. Definitions are subjective. Depends upon the way that you reference terms. No, they just got removed for community guidelines, everyone. We're gonna go to the next person. It was community guidelines. We're gonna go to the next person. Only send a guest request if you disagree, y'all. We are just looking for some debates, everyone. Let's try to get the next individual up here, y'all. W TikTok lol. Yo, what's up? How old are you? Okay. Yo, Amy, thank you so much for the subscription. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, Amy. If you want to support me, everyone, Venmo, Cash App in the bio. Everyone, to get 100% of the proceeds there, y'all. 100% of the proceeds there, y'all. Thank God I'm celibate. Based. That is a base claim. All right, let's go to the next individual here. Y'all, should I go to 6:30 or should I try to like run up to 5 hours? I kind of want to run up to 5 hours, and I think I can make it there on time, even if I do that. Did you get your paper back? Yeah, I get my paper back today. 6:30, chat. Come on, 6:30. I can get there before 6:30, chat. I have, hold up, listen. So run it up to 5. Okay, I'm gonna do that. So 6:30. I don't need to get off at 6:30. 6:30 will give me extra time, and I'll definitely be there on time. But my class doesn't start till 7 o'clock, and I have a scooter, chat. I have an electric scooter, so I can be a few minutes late. It's not that big of a deal. But if I leave within 5 minutes, run up to 5. Matt has spoken. Base Matt, we're running up to 5. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
18, sure.
You're not 18. We're running up to 5. Matt has spoken, chat. Matt has spoken. We have a scooter. Bro, you got to make a scooter video? I will sometime. Parker's fast. Have y'all heard of Pop? Oh my gosh. Yo, what's up? How old are you? Hello? Yo, Demi, thank you so much for the $5 Cash App. I appreciate it. Yeah, how old are you? For sure, do you think that being gay is wrong or moral? Because I don't think that gay people should experience unjust discrimination, hatred, and prejudice targeted towards them on the basis of them being gay. People can't hear you. Can you mute and unmute real quick? Chat, can y'all hear him now? Just speak. We'll see if they can hear you. If they keep spamming no, I am going to have to go on to the next person because this is a TikTok glitch that is commonly occurring. Yep, they still say no. So I do apologize, man. Maybe try later. There's a TikTok glitch. But yeah, let's go to the next individual. Only send a guest request if you disagree. I'll keep tapping that screen. Let's try to run it up to 2 million likes if we can. Right by the end of the stream, everyone. We got like 40 minutes. If everyone here, literally every single person, like keeps tapping the screen, we'll easily get there. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
22.
For sure. Do you think that being gay is wrong or moral?
I think that everything is wrong or immoral when it comes down to it. Just about.
Only send a guest request if you disagree. He was muted, Parker. He was not muted on my end. Yo, what's up? How old are you? Hello?
Monkey.
Only send a guest request if you do disagree, y'all. We are just looking for some debates. Let's try to get on to the next individual real quick, everyone. Let's try to get on to the next individual. We've got about 42 minutes left on the live, y'all. So I got about to 52. Yo, what's up? How old are you? Yo, thank you, Lexi. I appreciate the subscription. Thank you so much. Yo, could we get to 2,000 tonight? Imagine. I'm just kidding. Yo, what's up? How old are you? All right. Y'all, we're at 1843 right now. If just like 1% of the chats like follows right now, subs right now, we're going to be able to get to 2K, y'all. We'll be able to get to 2K. I know that's a bit much, but imagine we can get to 2K, sounds good. Hey Parker, is it true that you're Dean's grandpa? Yes, I am Dean's grandpa. I'm not his grandpa. That is actually, I do take that back. I am his father, biological father. Yo, Purdy, thank you so much for the subscription. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I am his biological father. Yep. What kind of scooter? An electric scooter. It's GoTrax. What's it called? It was like one of the cheaper ones, and it's actually really good. It goes like 15.5 miles per hour, and it has like 12 to 15 miles on a charge. Yo, thank you for the subscription. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. It was perfect for me going between school and between my apartment. Yo, Persephone, thank you for the 5 subs. Thank you so much. We're at 1850. Let's go, chat. W's in chat. W's in chat. Thank you so much, Persephone. I appreciate it. Yo, what's up? How old are you? Hello? Okay, it didn't accept them. We're gonna go to the next. Please only send a guest request if you do disagree, y'all. We are just looking for some debates. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
Hello?
How old are you?
I'm 15.
Ooh. Everyone, by the way, we have 4,000 people in here right now. Keep tapping that screen. Literally, we can hit 2K. 2 million if everyone taps. 4K a second if we all tap every second, you know? We can get there very quickly. Like within like a few minutes, we could get there. Every single one of you tapping, even if you only get like 100 taps in chat, I'm telling you it helps. I'm telling you it boosts it up because everyone doing that together, like it all adds up. It all adds up. That was not a 15-year-old. Yeah, they lied about 15 and that's not even old enough. Yo, Adelina, thank you so much for the 5 subs. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
You hear me?
You're not old enough.
Huh?
They're definitely not old enough. All right, let's go to the next. Yo, can you leave? Hey, whoever's connected right now, can you please leave? Thank you. Appreciate it. All right. Thank you. Oh my gosh, I appreciate that. Yo, Purdy with the 20 subs. Oh my gosh. Yo, Molly, thank you so much for the subscription. I appreciate it. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
Sorry, I'm new to this, 18.
Yeah, do you think that being gay is wrong or immoral?
I think it's being gay is immoral. I think it's immoral in my opinion. I don't think it's wrong in a way, but I think it's immoral. Because
What's the difference?
If you're looking at it subjectively, you're looking at a way that it's technically not natural. Hold up, let me just look at it. Just my door real quick. All right.
Yeah, for sure, man. Purdy, again, thank you so much for all the subs. I appreciate it, Purdy.
So it's kind of looking back at the same thing, like what everyone else is kind of talking about, is that the natural process of being gay just isn't correct. Like if God really wanted to put 2 people on a planet with the same gender, he would have made them both guys. And obviously, if that was the case, then we wouldn't be here right now. And also back to the same argument of the other guy, I forgot his name was. If there were 6 people on the planet, and even if they were celibate or not celibate, even if they were gay or not gay, if they're all guys, what's it called? It just wouldn't add up. Like you couldn't reproduce. It's just the natural process. You understand what I'm trying to say?
So you think that it's wrong because it does not lead to reproduction, or because if it was this place that there would be no reproduction naturally?
I'm just saying, like naturally, it's just not it's not a natural process. There has to be. Like the same thing.
Oh my gosh! Wait, who just sent another sub thing? Yo, thank you for all the subs. Who just sent it? Yo, Molly, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I think it was Ashley. Thank you for the 5 subs. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Sorry, go for it.
Yeah, from before what you were talking about. Basically, trans women. So I'm just like nervous, but trans women.
Do you want to address this before you move on to a different?
No. I was saying that trans women. You saying trans women are women? That's also kind of a claim I want to disagree about, because being a woman is something that's like beautiful, and you're taking away from the people that are actual women that have to go through certain things and processes that have to be through them, like hypothetically periods, or like when they come.
Did you listen to any of the last conversation at all?
I did, but I don't think your claims. You're just kind of gaslighting their emotions. You're just like you literally gaslight their emotion. You just talk fast and use big words for them to not.
What big words did I use, and how was I gaslighting?
When you were talking to them, the way you were explaining it to them is that you were talking too fast for them to even understand. So then they got to a point where they became confused.
I wasn't talking that fast, and that's also
you
not
were
gaslighting.
Talking that fast, and your chat is sub only, so people that support you are the ones that are in chat. So you feel when people support you.
Yeah, Ib. I do sub only for the last hour of my life every single day.
And
it's the last hour of my life.
I understand, but what I'm trying to say is that you're obviously people in your chat are going to support you, no matter the people that are subbing.
No fucking shit. You're in sub only chat. What was your point?
Well, obviously, what I'm trying to say is that when people are only sub to you, they're going to support you. So then there's no people contradicting you. So you're going to obviously
okay. This is for 1 hour. I go live for 6 hours every single day, literally every day. 6 hours, 5 hours of my stream every single day is open to thousands of people that comment in my chat.
That's not even the point. That's not the point. I don't think I. Really
no, it is. It is the point. You're trying to make it a point that
Well, I'm saying.
I'm just trying to get people that agree with me, dude. I literally for most of my streams every single day.
The case of people that only agree with you.
Wait, what? Say that again.
Well, obviously it is the case because people that only follow you or only sub to you are in your thing.
Yeah, who agree with me. Yeah, I never disputed that. When sub only chat, it is the case that people agree with me in most circumstances.
Exactly.
But the live chat. Listen. The live chat is open for most of the stream. I'm talking over 80% of the stream. It's open.
Okay, but I'm saying for the people that are in the last hour, we're just gonna be the conversation is just gonna go in the direction of the chat. Like, you know what I mean?
No, the conversation has to do with the person who's on the live.
All right, bro. But what I was trying
And
to
then
say was
also, you
that
never described how I was gaslighting.
could we just move on from that topic because I don't think I have a lot of time.
Okay, well, you just literally said that I was gaslighting, and then you're not going to justify it. If you're not going to justify in your claims, you don't have time. Then why'd you come on the live?
Well, I kind of want to go on with the question why is being gay wrong?
Well, yeah. So if you're gonna just say random shit on my live and then you expect it not to be addressed, well, then I'm just gonna go on to the next person. Michelle, thank you for the subscription. I appreciate it.
All right, free Palestine, all right. Have free Palestine.
Peace out.
Have a good day, bro.
Yo, Lauren, I appreciate the subscription. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. Thank you for the 5 subs. Holy shit. Thank you. Holy fuck. Yeah. People are going crazy with the subs today, y'all. Oh my gosh. What are we at? We're at 1887. Holy fuck, chat. Holy fuck. Yeah. Actually, he was literally gaslighting me. Yo, what's up, Hal?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. You are going to get your account banned. Holy fucking shit. Ezra, thank you for the subscription. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. By the way, everyone, we're literally like 100 subs, 112 subs away from 2K. Holy shit. That is a W, chat. That is an absolute fucking W. All right, let's try to get to the next individual quick. Only send a guest request if you disagree. All right, a single-celled organism. So real. So real. That is a zygote. That is a zygote for real. All right, I'm trying to get someone up here. By the way, everyone, we got how much left on the live? About 34 minutes left on the live. Do you get half of the sub money? We get a little bit less than that. I think it's like I think I get like for each sub. Yeah, Elena, I appreciate the subscription. Thank you so much. I think it's like $2.20 for each sub or something like that. So I'm not quite sure but that's the only way I can currently get gifts through TikTok. And it's pretty similar for the gifts as well. That's why I tell people constantly over and over again to use Venmo and Cash App, because Venmo, Cash App, I get 100%. They don't take anything. W pop for real, for real. Parker, I'm a girl. You kicked me for being underage. Let me in, bro. Well, then you should not be able to send a request if you're underage. I'm sorry, but you definitely sound like a child. Like, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. You definitely sound like a child. I do appreciate the sub and whatnot, but like I'm definitely gonna get banned if I keep you on my live. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. I do feel really sad. Yeah, 06 is 16, 17. I have tats and all. I swear I'm not underage. I'm sorry. I am sorry. If you do want to like message or something like that, I could do that and I can respond to that. But it does not. I will literally get banned.
Yo,
what's up? How old are you?
Hello?
Yeah, how old are you?
I'm over 18. Don't worry.
What's your birth year?
00.
All right. If they have tattoos, they seem legit. Okay, I'll add them up. I'll add them up. They said 2006. That's really the only reason. You can get tats with parental consent. That's true. That's true, actually. They do sound like a child, so I wouldn't. And they have piercings. Can't you do that with yeah, you can get it at 16. Okay, yeah. I am going to try and stay safe, Ezra. If you do want to message me other ways, type in the comment section right now and I will I'll follow you back or something. But yeah, I just yeah, I'm not going to risk it. Yo, Purdy, thank you so much for the $4.20. Thank you so much. Should we do that, chat? If we get to 2,000, I'll do that. I'll definitely do it. That's actually so funny. Yeah, no, y'all, it's actually going crazy today. Y'all are actually going wild. We're at 1890. That is actually unbelievable. You're totally in the right for being cautious about this. Don't worry about it. Yeah, I know. I do feel bad because I do want to be able to address, because I know that people who are 17, 16, they have concerns about these topics. They just can't be addressed because TikTok doesn't allow them on. Molly, I appreciate the $5. Thank you so much for the Cash App. So I am kind of sad because it is, I would like to be able to engage with them in conversation. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
Parker, you are so damn sexy, baby. I love you. I'm gay for you. I love you, Daddy. Daddy, no,
Love
I
you
love
too,
you,
bro.
Parker.
I love you too. Love you too. Only send a guest request if you disagree. We are just looking for some debates. Yo, Zachary Williams, thank you so much for the $5. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, Zachary. Actually, y'all, the support's been absolutely wild today, y'all. Actually, like, I literally cannot sit here enough and thank y'all. Like, the overwhelming level of fucking support that I have had on this app for fucking the past few years at this point is unbelievable. Like, I just want you to know, everyone, like, I do literally appreciate this so much. Like, I went on live on LG's live. Does anyone know who LG is, if you know? And like they were talking about how like they've watched my lives for a really long time and they like really appreciate it. It was like bringing me down to earth and shit, because it's like to like see like the real world impact of how people engage with like the content is like really nice, because like especially the building of community and the fact that like it changes people's opinions. It can influence how people, like the tools people have to be able to like engage in these conversations at family dinners, at family lunches, at just with their friends. So I just think it's so important in that respect. Yo, Dustin, oh my God, yo, thank you for the $25 on Cash App. I appreciate it. Can we get a W, Dustin, as well in the comment section? Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Theo with the $15. Y'all are going absolutely nuts. Your lives are my daily routine. This is my daily routine. Like, I'm not gonna lie, chat. I have no clue what my life would be like outside of the context of lives. I have fucking no clue. I don't want to know what my life would be like. I find literally so much meaning coming on here and doing this every single day. Adelina, thank you so much for the 10 subs. Oh my God, we're at 1900, chat. We're at 1900. That's actually insane. Like, I literally don't know what my life would be like. And I find so much meaning in doing this all the time. I really don't think that there's anything that I could be doing better with my time. So I really do appreciate everyone being here all the time. I know I'm losing fucking viewers while doing this. I just don't care at all. It's actually like, I'm genuinely addicted to doing this every single day. Like, cause I love the community. I love what I do. I love debates. Like, it's actually incredible. Like, literally everything that I've ever loved when it relates to debates. Like, I used to go on Omegle and just debate people, or I can now do like on a daily basis because of everyone that comes in my streams and just engages with. No, outside of the context of all the money and stuff, y'all help like and go the next level. But just the fact that y'all come on my stream every single day and y'all like interact. Yo, Purdy, thank you for the 20 fucking subs. Holy shit, Purdy's dropping it nuts tonight. Yo, Purdy, I really appreciate it. That's actually like unbelievable. Like the fact that y'all come in every single day and just like interact with the stream, like, is just unbelievable. Maya, I appreciate the subscription. Thank you so much. Like, I really couldn't say thank you enough. I want to say thank you a lot right now, and I know I'm saying it too much. It probably seems like a bit too much. Corey, I appreciate the $5. Thank you, but I really do mean it, and I want to be able to like express that. It's really hard to on these public platforms because I feel like I'm saying it too much, you know, and it's like hard for me to be able to express that. Oh my God, Ruth! Holy crap! $25 on Cash App. I appreciate it, Ruth. Can we get a W for Ruth in the comments? Y'all are going absolutely wild right now. I literally don't even know how to respond right now. Y'all are going so crazy. So I really do appreciate that, y'all. And like, I also just want to say, like, the community that we built on TikTok is fucking incredible. I do just want to say that. Like, I'm so happy that we were able to build this community, especially out of like almost nothing on TikTok, because like these communities did not exist on TikTok before. And like, I think this is just like something so cool that I just want other people to know about, because I think that debates, they're really good for education. They're really good for like, I think a lot of people find them entertaining, and I think that that's a really important thing. Hey, I was just ending live and TikTok like took me down for 10 minutes for minimum age requirement. Obviously my ID is verified. It's just a random TikTok ban that makes no sense. But I just want to say, Sophia, Rhoda, I appreciate it. Tabby, thank you all so much for all the gifts and everything like that. That was absolutely amazing, and I didn't get a chance to thank you.